You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How you doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome back to the hood table one more again. Please let me know if y'all can hear me really well. Y'all know I got this new microphone that I'm trying to get used to. Matter of fact, let me scoot a little closer. Okay. Hopefully that's good. But hey, everybody. I was just over there with some of y'all over there on VS's channel. Listen to the goings on of the B sector. And she asked who was going live. I had already planned to go live. I had planned to go live at like 5:15. And then I waited. And then I was like about to go live at like 5:30. And then I saw that VS was live. So I was like, child, my girl is live. Fuck my live. Now, it ain't no, well, I can't go live because somebody else live. I don't want to go on top of live. Not that type of thing. I done said many times, if somebody I'm cool with, somebody I fuck with, rock with, go live, especially if they got tea and, be in all the happenings around here, then I will put my live on hold and mosey my ass on over there. Okay? But yeah, so I went over there. It was a great show. It was a great show. Some of y'all who weren't here back in the gap got, some recaps of some things, some throwbacks. It is Thursday, right? It is Thursday, right? So y'all got some throwbacks of some things that, happened back in the B sector TSCC days. And even she played a little bit of the old, people who, I want to say old people, but some of the old CCs who are not even no longer here, like Trey. Oh my God. That was a gag, right? But what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. Hey, let me shout out a few people. Now, I did say in VS's live that my live today is not all B sector. I'm gonna talk a little bit about me. I think I might have a little crazy neighbor stalker type of thing going on. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the B sector, and I'm also gonna talk a little bit about the history of TS Madison and ATLian, because their beef just kicked up some dust again, okay? So let me shout out some of the people in here. And of course, the link is dropped. So if anybody wants to hit the link, please do. I don't know why StreamYard be changing the colors. I be having the stupid color set to blue. And it's always changing like the style. I can't stand that. Classic. Bubble. Okay, we'll just leave it alone for right now. Fuck it, I'm gonna leave it alone for right now. But hey, VS, hey love, thank you for the redirect. Charlie, hey girl, hey, that's my boo. What up, Goddess? What up, Tay Bay? How you doing? Linda been in here for a minute. She was dropping down before I went live. But then I was like, okay, I gotta see what VS got going on over there, because she always put on a good show. But promise is, what's up, DD Ham Show? What's up, Dion? Nessa, how you doing? Who else is in here? Just me. Ivy. Is that right? Did I say it right? Just me, CM. I think I got that right. I said Charlie. Chess Simply 84. Oh my gosh, y'all. Some of y'all names. Yummy Yum, Leo. Hey, how you doing, Cosmic Girl? Austin, what up? How you doing? Hey, from one cutie to another cutie. What up? What up, Barn Dog? Y'all know I normally don't come on camera unless it's Sunday, but we're not going to be live this Sunday because it's going to be Easter. So Riggs and I, we didn't go live last Sunday, which would have been my day on my show, but he went out of town with his son. And, kicked it with some of his friends and, out of town and stuff. So like a little mini vacation trip. So then it would have been my turn again because we missed it last time, but Easter is Sunday. So after Easter, it'll be on my panel from the block to the hood table, the show I've been doing with Riggs for about a year. And then it'll go back to his channel. So it'll go back to his channel, and that'll be the last show of season 2. When we come back in like a month or so later to start season 3, then I'm going to have Riggs and I, we're going to have it on my show. So we're going to end on his channel. We're going to start season 3 on my channel, and that's going to be our support appreciation for all our supporters, all our day ones, not only the people that support our individual platforms, but also the people who support from the block to the hood table, especially for supporting that togetherness, that platform, that duel that we have going on. So we're going to be, celebrating because we're in like over a year now. So even though it's going on season 3, we only at a year. Okay. So that's what's up on that. So what the hell? How you doing? I think I spoke to everybody. My boo. Hey girl. Hey. Okay, so let's get into this. First thing first, everybody, please make sure you like and share the video. What up, Spicy Dicey and Bird? If you haven't already liked the video, please and thank you very much. I know my lighting is not that good right now. It's like half of my face is lighter, the other half is darker, but we're gonna work with this crazy lighting, okay? But so I just want to update you on what's been going on with my neighbor. Now, some of y'all know the history of my neighbor. It's this weird guy that stays next door, and he's about, I want to say 50-ish maybe. And I told you guys before there was an incident when I first moved here. They were already here. I got into it with them over their dog. There are 2 big ass pit bulls that was digging holes under the fence. And I have a grandbaby. He was like barely 1 at that time. And I just didn't want their dog coming to my yard. So it was a back and forth thing. They wasn't handling the situation. I even called animal control, and they still wasn't doing enough. Next thing I know, the big ass pit bulls, they had like from their shoulders damn near under the fence, their whole head where they can look around, spin their head up. They damn near can just ran through the gate, right? So I went over there one day, had my son knock on the door. I cussed the lady out. I mean, cussed her ass the fuck out and told her if that dog come over on my property, she ain't gonna have no dog no more because I'm gonna blow his head off. Literally. And so after that, we get into an argument. She's cussing me out. I'm cussing her out. And next thing I know, after all those times of asking them to do something about the dogs, fill the holes in, put up some doggy fence wiring or something. Finally, later that day, when I got off of work, I come home and it's like 3 fellas in the backyard of her yard, putting up, extra barriers, fencing, putting rocks down, putting sand down, putting dirt down, just all kind of shit, right? So now, mind you, that was like almost 5 years ago. We ain't had no conversation since then. Maybe a head nod at best. Okay, even when my sons were living here, maybe a head nod at best. They're not new neighbors. They was here way before I was. They probably bought their house like maybe 20 something years ago. So I'm fresh over here in this hood. So only like 5 years in. And so this is what happened. We never really I never spoke to that lady ever again, even if I see her outside and I'm outside. The son either, right? So a couple weeks ago, Charlie was here when I was telling y'all that I was sitting outside. It was late at night, almost like 11 at night. And the son is over there yelling at me and talking about, hey, neighbor. And I'm like, hey, what? And he's like, because I'm out there, it was like 93 degrees here or something really nice, a couple of weeks ago when it was a hot streak across the US. So I'm sitting on my porch late at night, listening to my music, got my laptop out, just chilling, enjoying me having a drink, on my porch. And he's on his porch next door. And he's like, neighbor, do I look weird to you? Do I look strange to you? People are telling me that I look different. I sound different. I'm acting different. Do I look different to you? Do I look strange to you? And I'm looking at him like, motherfucker, We ain't had 5 words in 5 years. And now you asking me, out of all people, do you look different? Do you act different? Do you sound different? So automatically, my spidey senses peak up. And mind you, it's almost 11 o'clock at night. He's lighter than I am. I'm the light is fucked up, but I'm not this dark. But he's lighter than I am. And I could barely see him in the dark. That's how dark it was. It was almost 11 at night. And I'm just like, I don't know. I said, is something wrong? He was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He just starts shaking his head and I don't know. And so I get back to listen to my music and I'm on YouTube, checking out videos and shit. Next thing I know, he says, neighbor. And I'm like, what? And he says, I got to talk to you. I'm like, what? He said, oh, I'll be over later. What time did I say it was, y'all? What time did I say it was, y'all? It was like 11 at night. And he's telling me that he's going to come over and talk to me later. What's later? Midnight? 1 a.m.? 2 a.m.? And he just said it like it was 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He said it like we were friendly neighbors, like we exchanged butter and sugar and tea and coffee. Like we just sat over each other's yard and our kids and played with each other. He said it like so nonchalant. I'll be over later. No, you won't. I hurried up and packed my shit. I packed up all my toys, my speaker, my stereo, my laptop, my liquor, and went in the house. Locked the doors, turned on all the outside lights, set my alarm, grabbed my pistol, sat it right on the table in front of me while I continued to surf YouTube. And nothing ever happened. That was 2 weeks ago. So let me catch you up. That was 2 weeks ago. Last night, my baby, when I say baby, for y'all that know, that if you don't know, that's my grandbaby Ace. He's about to be 5. So my baby spent the night with me last night. So while he's in his bedroom, which is right across from mine, and on the front side of the house, I'm in the back. And he I'm gonna play y'all the video too, because let me just play you this video. Mind you, me and my baby's in his room because he got a whole suite in my house, my grandson. Yes, he do. And so he's in his room playing and watching cartoons, and he gets to stay up late at Yaya's house. He gets to fall asleep whenever the hell he wants to, right? So I'm in my room and I'm watching TV and YouTube and shit right now. Riggs was live. I'm enjoying Riggs live. I'm doing, just doing whatever. Last night, shout out to Riggs. There he go, right there. And what's up, love? How you doing? I did tell them about our schedule after Easter, but I'll hit on that again before I end. But so my baby's in his room, I'm in my room, and my Ring doorbell goes off. And I'm like, who is at the door at this time of night? Hold up, does it have a time on here? You know what? I know it was late. It'll take me too long to go through all my Ring notifications to tell you the exact time. But trust me, you see it's dark, right? You see it's nighttime. It was at least 10:30 or 11. Around the same time, that motherfucker told me he was gonna be over my house later a couple of weeks ago. Uninvited. I don't talk to you. I don't know you. Stay on your side of the fence. And so I'm thinking, okay, that's it. It's been 2 weeks since he said he was gonna come over to talk to me. He didn't, so I'm thinking it's over. Nothing to worry about. Even though I'm always, set on defense, always, even in my own crib, right? So he comes over last night and rings the doorbell. I'm gonna let y'all listen and watch this video. This is my Ring camera at my front door. Let me move Rig's comment. Let me move that so y'all can see the whole video. Here we go. Hello?
Hello. I'm your next door neighbor.
Yes, hey.
You say what now?
How can I help you?
Yes. I'm at your front door. Do you mind if I chat with you for a second?
I'm sorry it's too late to be coming over.
Oh, okay. No problem. I just wanted to know if you had some coffee because I ran out and I
Oh,
need some for in the morning.
no, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Drink.
Thank you.
Right, bye-bye. Okay, who know military time? What time is 23? Because the time shows up when I press play. It said 23. What time is that? Is that you, Charlie?
It's me, boo. Child, I had to come up here. I was like, oh, Lord, child. 2300 is 11 p.m.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay, I told y'all it was about 10:30 or 11 at night.
in a regular 12-hour time period. So, yeah.
I knew it was late. I didn't know what time it was. But see, the thing is, I drink coffee.
Yeah, but who coming over to
Charlie,
ask
you
for
know I drink
coffee
coffee.
that late at night at 11:30 or 11 o'clock? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this. Don't talk to that neighbor no more. I'm going to say why this scary. I'm going to explain something to you. I want to say this to you. Do not open the door for him, especially if you home alone. This mighty funny, this mofo started coming to your door after the boys moved out.
And so what I did was I sent the video clip to some of my friends. I sent the video clip to my boys. My boys, they both work at night. So one of my boys work in a whole nother city. So it would be like too far for him if I called him and said, something's wrong. I would call the police first if something was really wrong, if I really feared my life. But my other son, he works at night as well. They work like the same shift, but at different jobs. And he's like a good 5 minutes away, 10 at the most. And if he's speeding, he can definitely get there really fast. And so I hit them both up. They already know the situation. They know the story. I told him what he did a few weeks ago when he tried to come over and or said he would come over, but he never did. And it was around the same time, like 11 o'clock at night. But I was already in my house. He didn't come to the door when he said he was going to be over later that night. I guess he just went in the house, went to bed. But then last night, this happened last night. And so I told both of my boys. And so what happened was they was like, Mom, you got your shit, right? Make sure you have your shit. My other son, like, Mom, do I need to leave work? I said, no, I think I'm okay. I'll call the police if something really, if I really feel like my life is threatened. I got my shit. I got the security alarm. You know what I'm saying? I think I might be okay, but you see how big that motherfucker is?
Yeah, and it almost say this. It sounds like he's trying to holler at you, the hood table, even if you don't recognize it. Like does he got a wife or an old lady?
No, it don't sound like that at all. It sounds like it's something worse. Because mind you, Charlie, when I told y'all a few weeks ago, when he was outside and I was on my porch listening to music at 11 o'clock at night, and he was in his yard smoking a cigarette, he yelled up to me and said, do I look different? Do I talk different? Do I sound different? People keep telling me that I look different, that I sound different, that I act different. That to me is telling me that man might have a mental issue.
Yeah, and what you need to tell him, in my opinion,
things like that.
Tell him if he comes back over to your house ever again, because you didn't say it last night, right? Say, do not come back to my house. If you are caught back on my property, I will have to take out an atrocious. I'm trying to be a nice neighbor, but you are way out of line. I am not interested whatsoever. So thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. You get what I'm saying? Keep it short, keep it sweet. That way you have that recording on the Ring camera of you saying it. Are you muted, boo?
I'm not even gonna explain shit to him. If he come back over again, I'm gonna call the cops. He had two. That was strike two. That was strike two. He hasn't done anything crazy. He ain't cussed me out. He ain't disrespected me. He ain't, but I think something is off with him. Now, I think that he might be. And see, I hate to say that I think people is attracted to me because I don't want to sound like I'm all that, because I'm just like the next chick, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to say that. If he does, he's definitely going about it the wrong way. I'm not attracted to him. I've never been attracted to him. I don't like your mother. We had a cussing out when I first moved on this block, and it's been up and stuck since then. Like I said, I ain't spoke five words to this nigga since I've been here for 5 years. And all I said was to his mama's when I cussed her ass smooth the slap fuck out when her pet bulls kept digging underneath my fence. And it's been up and stuck since then. No conversation, period. And then all of a
Keep that
sudden,
footage though.
you want to come over to my house and talk to me? And in this video, y'all see in this video, when he first said, I just want to chat with you. And I said, well, it's kind of late for that. And then he said, okay, I understand. But I just wanted to know if you had coffee. Like he was trying to think of another reason for me to open the door. That's why I said, I don't think this is no attraction thing unless it's fatal attraction. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, decent.
But that was strike two.
But wait, he wanted to chat for a bit. Then he said he wanted coffee.
That's what I said.
Yeah. So, I mean, here's my thing. Keep this Ring footage put up just in case you need it.
Oh, they don't go away. They only go away if you delete them.
Mm-hmm. Because it could be,
I pay for all 10 of my cameras every month to have recordings and save files, and I can email them and all that kind of stuff. But I have like 10 cameras all around the inside and outside of my house. You can't step foot on my property without being seen.
Who comes to somebody's house at 11 o'clock at night? Somebody, I want to chat and then I want some coffee. 11 o'clock at night.
I don't know. But my boys came over today, both of them pulled up because my son Cam, the baby who moved out last, he said, yeah, Mom, this is definitely a thing of, I don't think her sons live there anymore. Because my sons would be in and out the driveway around the block, outside on the front, on the side of the house, walking, taking out garbage. Like my oldest son came over this morning, took out the garbage and changed my filters for me. The stuff my sons just do shit for me every time they come by. So if he was looking, or if he even heard car movement or anything, my son, the youngest son, came. He got beats in his car, so I know he probably heard the beats. So they both pulled up at the same time. They was like, do we need to go over there? I said, no. I said, I don't. Right now, I don't feel like my life is threatened. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on caution. You see what I'm saying? I'm on caution. And then my son's like, well, I stay strapped. I don't take my shit in the job, but it's always in the car. You strapped. So if you need me, just call me. If it's really sincere or really serious, just call 911, but call me too. And I'm like, okay. But this was last night. So, and I didn't see him. Did I see him today? I think when I got a package from Amazon. Yeah, I got a package from Amazon today. And when I looked outside, he was on his porch smoking a cigarette.
He watching you, girl. He's scoping. Be careful because he's that type to try to break, because he sees you a woman by yourself. You get what I'm saying? He's either scoping to rob you, hurt you in some way, or do something messed up. You keep your scrap by you at all times and do what you got to do. If he so much is into that doorway, do what you got to do. Don't take no chances and don't question shit. He got bad intention.
When my baby here be locked up and put up and is locked behind a door and locked up. So, last night it wasn't like I could get it right there, but I would have told my baby, stay in the bedroom, lock your door. Yaya got to handle some business. And I would have sat there by the door and I would have waited till police came if he would have tried to be intrusive or just wouldn't go away. But after I said that, he kind of looked in the thing and then he kind of turned off. But I can even tell from how he sounded that he might have been high or drunk or tipsy or something. Just from his language and, you know what I'm saying?
He had bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
Riggs. Oh my God, Riggs. Riggs, I'm gonna talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Come on,
this.
he want to put me in the
I'm gonna say this. He had ill intent to be at somebody's house at 11 o'clock at night. And can I ask this question? When
I think he's mental too.
When his mama moved in, did you see him around that time, or do you think he just moved in with his mama?
No. As I said, they were here before I moved here. They've been here. She bought her house like 20, 25 years ago. And he's always been there.
I've seen dudes like that move back to an area, right?
No, he's always been there. He's always been there.
I know what you're saying. I'm explaining my point is that I've seen him come back and then do some stuff like this in mama's neighborhood and didn't care. We had to kick out of our neighborhood. He come to grandmama's house. He wasn't from our area, right? And he tried to break into our house because he wasn't from there. He didn't know us. He thought because we was the white people in the neighborhood, we were easy targets. I mean, he knew my dad wasn't there. So that's why he tried to break in, right? But he got gone real quick out of that neighborhood. You muted, boo. Am I the only one that can't hear the hood table? You on mute, hood table? Y'all, I'm trying to tell her we can't hear her.
My bad. No, I'm really running my mouth too. No, but I was saying that my son said, did you hear that part when I said my son said he's psychotic too? My son was like, Mom, you think he ain't got no sense or he bipolar or something? He said, well, he ain't met me yet. He said, you better tell that motherfucker I can be psychotic too. I said, son, just take my baby home. Just take my baby home. And then my other son pulled up. So they both was over here. So, and they sat over here for a minute. We was outside talking. And, you know, so if he was watching, he probably set eyes. But I don't know. But I definitely got to make him believe that he just can't come over here and think that I don't have protection. Oh, I got protection. And not only the blood of Jesus. It's the blood of Glock 17. Okay. 9 milli. And plenty of rounds. But yeah, so I just wanted to update that with y'all because I told y'all, I first told y'all the story what happened a few years back. I told y'all to update a couple of weeks ago, and I'm telling this to y'all now. So if anything happened, if y'all see the hood table arrested for you know, because even if you doing the self-defense shit and stuff like that, you still can get arrested and taken to jail to be questioned. Well, not jail, but you know what I mean. Downtown to be questioned. But I'm just letting y'all know the blood of Glock will set you free from this world.
Oh,
can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Amen. All right.
Let me tell you what my husband said right quick. He said, "What station? She got her blicky. She got her blicky." I was like, "Yeah, she got her blicky. She good."
He's show by Shabate. Excuse me, Lord.
We're going to rebuke those demons. We're going to rebuke that evil, that crazy off the hood table, y'all. We're going to rebuke it. That crazy motherfucker going to stay away from my girl before I have to get my blicky and go my crazy white ass up there.
Riggs, I told them earlier in the show when I first started. Hey, Sancy Francis. Hey, Riz. Hey, Patricia Alexander. How you doing, Linda B? I shouted you out when you came earlier. What up, Empress? Hi, everybody. If I missed you, I'm coming around, y'all. Wanda Mathis. But Riggs, I told them at the beginning of the show, I said, since Riggs and I won't be here Sunday, and we weren't here because it's going to be Easter, and we weren't here last Sunday because he was out of town, I'm going to come on camera tonight. So y'all probably won't see me on camera again until we come back, you know, after the Sunday after Easter. But yes, amen and amen. Hey, newbie. Hey, beautiful. DC
Hey,
Kool-Aid and
TC.
Lisa Production. What's up, y'all?
What up, TC?
But yeah, so that's the crazy neighbor tea. That's the part of that title of my show. I'd have to update y'all and let you know that your girl, the crazy neighbor, I don't know. I just hope he don't get crazier. But y'all know what he looked like. Y'all get a good, y'all can record that. Get a good shot of him, a good shot of his face. Hold on, I'm gonna play it one more again. For the people who came in, feel free to record. Hold on, let me speed it up because he stands there for a minute ringing my doorbell over and over again at 11 o'clock at night.
You see that little just hand gesture he just did?
Because I think he didn't ring it all the way the first time because the first few times there was no doorbell sound.
Hello?
Hello. I'm your next door neighbor.
Yes, hey.
You say what now?
How can I help you?
Yes. I'm at your front door. Do you mind if I chat with you for a second?
I'm sorry, it's too late to be coming over.
Oh, okay. No problem. I just wanted to know if you had some coffee. Because I ran out and I need some for in the morning.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem.
Drink.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Y'all see how lit up my house is? You see that light over the garage? My house is very well lit. I have like 1,000,000 yard lights all around my house. I just got 3 more boxes today. Every spring, I update all my lights because, over the winter time with snow and everything, your lights start to dim and get raggedy and stuff. So every spring, I set out a whole bunch of lights. So I got to set out some more tomorrow. But did y'all see how, he did raise his hand up and shit, but I think he was just like, damn, I thought I hit the doorbell the first few times. Because it should have said every time he hit it. But yeah, he sounded like he was a little drunk or high or something like that. And he also said he needed the coffee for the morning. Now you didn't hear me because the thing was going in and out. But after he asked for some coffee, I said, no, I don't drink coffee. I think he heard me, but y'all probably didn't hear it because it was going in and out. But I said, I don't drink coffee.
You're lying like hell too, but
I was lying
hey,
hell. Oh, and VS, hold on, let me respond to VS real quick because VS said he probably knows your entire schedule. VS, I work from home. Child, I work from home. Right here is where I work. Let me take this off the screen. Right here is where I hold on, Charlie. Right here is where I work. Oh shoot, I took Charlie off of here. My bad. Hold on, Charlie. Okay, so this is my office where I am right now. But this is my office. This is like the corner of my office. Over there, you see like all my machines, a lot of my machines that I work with. That's over there. And then over there, you see my can you see my I don't know if y'all can see it. My did y'all see my heat press? I don't know if y'all see my heat press. But yeah, I got my heat press over there and I got some other stuff over there. This is my office. Everything that I do besides my kitchen where I do my custom cake decorating and treats, that's of course in the kitchen. But this is where I do everything. My t-shirts, my real job, my treats, my cake toppers, my party favors, banners, all kind of stuff that I do for people and parties and stuff. Everything happens in this room besides you know, the cakes. So I totally work from home. So yeah, he has no way of knowing my schedule at all. Because my schedule is like, it varies. But
Even I'm gonna say this, even if I was out of coffee and I knew I'd be a little upset in the morning if I looked at 11 o'clock and didn't have it, I ain't going to none of my neighbors' houses at 11 o'clock at night because that is too late to be knocking on anybody's door.
Right.
And I think that was just like everybody else in the chat said, an excuse, because at first he wanted to talk to you, and I think that's why he hollered at you over the fence that other time, that last interaction y'all had. I think he was trying to talk to you then. But no sir, no ma'am, keep your crazy ass over there. You ain't messing with our girl. She got a lot of people behind her. You don't know she got an army that will be ready to stab
her. Like really do. And I have I'm in the hood, but a lot of my family members stay right. Like my cousin, I just dropped her off a t-shirt the other day. She's about a good 5 minutes from me. My oldest son, he's about 5 minutes from me. My youngest son, he's a lot farther since he moved way out west in the boons. He's in the burbs, girl. He's in the burbs with his girlfriend. But they maybe 40 minutes away or something like that. But he can hightail his ass down here if he needs to. But other than that, I got a lot of family within, driving distance, really close. And then of course there's 911. So yeah,
I'm gonna say this. He don't know our Kim like I know our Kim, and our Kim may be living 40 minutes away, but he be there in 5.
Or he'll call his homies. He sure will. Y'all need to get down to Mama house, Mom Dukes. All their friends know where I live. Them my sons too. And most of them, when I tell you, most of my family and friends have weapons. Like it's not too many of us that don't have, a weapon or 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? So
don't be surprised if the boys' cars, just their friends' cars, just drive up and down by your house a little while. Be looking like you messing with Mama.
You said, well, that's enough time for them to get there and in the street all night watching. Child, somebody will get here. The police will get here. To the police station ain't that far. The police stay over this way anyway. They always be driving up and down the street. And I don't mind it. I know some people be like, dang, why the police always on our block? Or why the police, different neighborhoods, different communities, even in other cities and states. A lot of people don't like to see police. I don't mind seeing police at all. I be waving. Hey.
I used to love living by it because we didn't have to worry about it as much. They didn't mess around over there because it wasn't too far.
Yep. And somebody in the chat said, boring. So let me just block you from the channel so you ain't got to watch. Anybody who don't want to watch me, you ain't got to sit here and suffer. This is not the only channel on YouTube or in the B sector. It's really not. And I heard, what's his name over there in VS chat? If you send the live redirect. If you redirect over to the hood table, I ain't going. VS was like, you don't like the hood table? Oh my God, not too many people don't like the hood table. I was like, don't nobody give a fuck if he coming over here or not. I don't give a fuck if nobody wants to come over. If you don't want to come over here, don't come over here. You can announce it all day long on every single video that you don't like me. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. I don't care who don't like me. It's really sad that you care that much. It's really sad that people care that much. That they got to make a big ass announcement. I ain't going. Ain't nobody asked you to go. When somebody hit that redirect, you can exit stage left. Just like when I tell people I'm about to read. What do I say, Charlie, every time I'm about to redirect?
You can exit now. I'm about to redirect if you don't want to go.
I say it every time. I say, here is your opportunity to exit stage left before I redirect, because you are going to be redirected to this next person video. And I know that I don't like everybody people like, and people don't like everybody I like. So I give people that, heads up, I'm about to do a redirect. Leave now or forever hold your peace. But he always got to make a big announcement that he don't like me. I don't give a fuck.
Can I say something to you?
And I don't think nobody else gives a fuck.
Church
that is so lame. That is so fucking lame. Like, grow up.
I still don't. Like, here's my thing. There's no reason for him. Like, you ain't never did nothing.
I ain't never did nothing to that man. He got mad at Corio because Corio cussed him smooth the fuck slap out. I didn't cuss you smooth the fuck slap out. Corio cussed you smooth the fuck slap out. And that's between you and her. That's between you and her. That ain't got shit to do with me. But when I struck Goosey's panel, what he over there doing? He making a whole video trying to clout off the situation, talking about the hood table. Why you mad because Goosey ain't supporting your channel? You don't support me. I used to support the hood table, but she don't support me. That's not even the same. That's apples and oranges, boo-boo. I struck Goosey because he played my content, because I always said don't play my shit without asking permission. That has nothing to do with him watching me. I would have struck him unless you like really cool with me, like really cool. We outside the scenes talking, we friends, we shit like that. You ain't ever got to ask me to play my shit. But what I said when I also struck his shit was, I don't ever see Goosey even over here. Like, I don't like the fact that people will play your shit and they don't even watch you or support your channel. I wasn't complaining that he don't support my channel. I was complaining because he was over here taking my video without asking permission. That's not even the same thing as me not supporting you. I don't support you because I ain't with your fuck shit. But I don't sit here talking about you all the time and saying I don't go over to Rockneys because I don't go to Rockneys because I don't go to Rockneys because. But you gotta say it every other fucking, like, come on, dude, grow the fuck up, move on. Quit making me pay for what somebody else did to your ass. All these motherfuckers over here done dox you, then rolled past your motherfucking house, then talked about your grandparents and all kind of shit, then showed your furniture in your house and all that old ass furniture in your house, and you ain't got to say nothing to them every video, do you? I don't like them, but you always got to say you don't like the hood table. Well, the hood table don't give a hood fuck.
Woo! I think I need some cream for that burn.
Now you got something to talk about. I'll give you something to talk about.
How about that? What she just said.
Ooh, let's give him something to talk about. Let's talk about hood table. Okay. What's new?
Next. And moving right along. In my Kimmy voice. I had to do the Kimmy voice. I had to.
Anyway, see, it said it's not that he doesn't like you, but it's because he is intimidated by the greatness God has put in you.
You know what
I'll say amen to that.
This is my personal feeling. It's because a lot of people take the hood table's kindness and her sweetness for weakness. Don't ever count her out. Just because she doesn't really like to be.
I'm really sweet until I'm not. I'm really, really sweet until I'm not. Ask my neighbor when she was about to get her ass kicked 5 years ago. And anybody else who literally got their motherfucking head stomped in by me over the years. Like, I'm really sweet until I'm not. Like, I really am. I'm one of the coolest people you could probably ever meet. I will give you anything I can. I will help you out. I will loan you money if we real cool like that. I mean, I look out for my people. I will jump in a fight with you. I'm a hood bitch, okay? But I'm a loyal bitch as well. Okay? I'm really, really am. But again, I'm really sweet until I'm not. And that's how a lot of people are. I mean, shit. I don't understand. I don't understand. Then we got the trolls. If anybody see any trolls in the chat, Deanna, you in the chat, please make sure you get the trolls out. I already put 2 of them out. I already put a few of them. Oh, I'm a Capricorn. Oh, I know he's going to do a live, but he's always talking about me. Every time I turn around, somebody say, he said this about you. He said that. I'm like, why is he talking about me? I don't say anything over here about him. I don't say anything about him.
You really don't. And that's what tripped me about, like, keep seeing it. I'm like, why is the Hood Table's name in this title? Why is she being titled? And then I'm over here, why are you saying you don't like her? You don't F her? Like, she never did nothing to you. I mean, yeah, Corio snapped on you that day because you put eyes in chat. She was just trying to tell you something. Then you got smart with her. She got smart with you. Then y'all had a little back and forth. But the Hood Table didn't say anything that day. I was here. I was on the panel that day. I can co-sign for the Hood Table on that one. I was here that day.
Yeah, you was here when she got into it with him. I didn't say nothing to him. I never had an issue with him. Every time he dropped down in my chat, I say, hey, what's up, Rob? I always spoke to him. I've never done anything wrong to him. Never.
And everybody knows you don't start mess like that. That's not the Hood Table. Like, that's why BS said what she said about, wait, you don't like her? It ain't many people that say that, because the Hood Table don't bother nobody.
I do my commentary. Sometimes people like it, sometimes people don't. But I don't necessarily just be out here just at people's heads and trying to drag people and talk about people and shame people. And I don't be doing none of that shit. But, it is what it is. I don't care. I don't care that you don't like me. But you always got to make it known. Just make sure everybody in the sector knows. It's so dumb. So dumb. And I sent you a text message, Deanna. But anyway, moving right along. I don't even want to talk about what I was going to talk about. What do you think about VS's live? About her bringing up the throwbacks, and that was good to see. I love seeing the throwback videos of the TSCC, the Mess Express, any of that shit. I love that shit. I really do.
I was tripping. I was like, oh snap! I ain't seen Simply Trey in so damn long. It's been forever. It was going like going down memory lane, and she's talking about bringing back a different Mess Express with 4 people. I can't wait to figure out who them 4 people.
That'd be fun. I can't wait to see who it is too.
She talking about she got 4 people in mind, and they're gonna be missing.
They gotta be really messy, and they gotta not give a fuck about their messiness, or give a fuck what people is gonna say about the messiness.
Oh, the Mess Express was a beast in itself. Everybody was tuned in. Even if y'all didn't like each other, you were still tuned in to the Mess Express every week. Everybody was. There was 2, 3. I swear to God, there was 2,000 people in that chat at one time. It was moving so fast, my eyes was trying to concentrate so hard.
Thank you, Kazo Star. Thank you. I appreciate that. D-Ham said, my God, today, child, that was not supposed to be in the commentary. That was not supposed to be in the commentary at all. So my apologies. My apologies. Hey, Peach Thomas and Big Hood. That's too funny. I had to cough on that. That is too funny. Oh, wait a minute. What did they say? Especially without flirt. I like it. Oh, well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't see that other comment. Sorry. Somebody said he's really think you're not here. You know the people that say they don't watch. Now, I say I watch. If it's anything that I need to watch to add to my commentary or to get both sides of a story or, get the real tea, I'll watch. Even if I don't subscribe. I don't never say I don't watch people. I'll watch.
Especially if
Yes,
somebody
yes,
takes you
I
and go,
will.
girl, you got to get over here. It's going down.
Especially if somebody says, get your ass over here. If somebody send me a little kite and say, get your ass over here, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Oh. You said, has he bothered you in the past? Oh, you could neither. He said some words about me in the past. Yeah, he has. And I've never said anything about him. Never. I've never said anything about him. You can't catch me on any video saying anything negative about him. But a lot of other people in the sector have said so much shit about him. They done dragged him. They done doxed him. They done all kind of shit. But me, who has never said anything about, now we know this is a B sector. And if people gonna talk shit to you on a panel or something else, what normally happens? You either gonna talk shit back or you gonna leave it alone. I mean, I don't know what he expected me to do. If somebody don't like you, they don't like you. And it ain't even like Corio's my mod or anything. So he can't say my mod was attacking him like he does to a lot of other CCs. Your mods doing this, your mods doing that. She ain't even my mod. That's just my friend. If she don't like, I ain't never been able to stop her from cussing anybody out that she don't like. So it's whatever.
That's like, I'm gonna say this, even if at the time she was a moderator, right? It still don't matter if two people, you stayed out of it. The point was you didn't co-sign, you didn't go, you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You was on mute the whole time. You just let them have their little thing and backed away. You were like, I'm like, Bennett, I ain't in it.
I was on mute the whole time, just watching. Just watching.
You're not responsible for my actions. If I was to go to crap ops on somebody, that ain't on the hood table, that's on Charlie.
And any other time somebody cusses him out, he just go to his panel and cuss back. So why that time I gotta be blamed? It was so weird. It was so weird. It's so weird. And there has been people who then got into it on my platform before. There's been people who got into it in the chat or even on the panel. They didn't go back to their panels and they show say it's all the hood table fault. You know, she let somebody come at me. She let somebody. I'm like, that was so weird. But I never said anything. Never said anything about it. Never. And he's still carrying on about it. Like, I don't care. I don't care that you don't like me, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. When I heard Bree say that shit on ODS panel the other day when she said, I wish y'all would treat alcoholics and shit like y'all treat fat people. I was like, hold up, where's she going with this? She said, every time you see them, you should be calling them alcoholic. You alcoholic, you alcoholic. Yeah. I was cracking up. And then so VS, that's the whole reason why she brought up some of the people on her show. And I just have to say that Brianna, she does look good. She does look, when BS showed the old picture today, you can definitely tell that she's lost some weight. You can definitely, I mean, just her appearance, her hair, even her eyebrows. I mean, Brianna looks like a totally different person. Like, I mean, yeah, like, you know, she's still working on herself. She's still working on her weight, which a lot of us are. I'm a fat girl too, okay? I'm a fat girl. I'm plump. I'm juicy. I'm thick. Whatever you want to call it. Big boned it. Whatever. You know, I ain't skinny. So you ain't never heard me shade nobody fat on here in all the 8-9 years I've been on YouTube. I don't talk about fat people because I'm fat. But you can definitely tell that she looks totally different. And when you compare the two pictures, like even her skin, her complexion, her hair the other day was really beautiful. I love the way she had her hair done the other day. It was really beautiful. Just everything about her apartments, she like, what do you call it?
She glowed up.
She glowed up. The bitch done glowed up. I gotta give her that. I gotta give her that because it's not every day we look at the old videos from way back in the TSC days. And I know she was younger then, and sometimes, I don't know, Via said, well, she think maybe Kimmy had something to do with it. I don't know if that did or not, but I do know that sometimes the people around us, friends, family, whatever, sometimes can influence some things that we do sometimes, with ourselves. Like there was once upon a time where my bestie, I told you about, my bestie, the one who hit the panel a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
She would be in a chat sometime, but she's really feminine. She's really, I wouldn't say prissy, but she's really like, if we go out anywhere, I'll be in some slacks or some jeans or something, and she'll be, I mean, dressed down, bitch, dressed down. Like she has long nails that she keeps up. She
a girly girl.
She's a girly girl. Her hair, her makeup. I mean, she's blinging in diamonds and just, dresses, and she's so beautiful. She's gorgeous. And everywhere we go, niggas can't take their eyes off of her. Niggas cannot. And now she's in Florida. And she says, bestie, I just feel so odd when I go out here because the girls down here, they don't dress up at all. She says, they be looking at me like I'm in a clown suit or something. She said, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep on dressing the way I'm dressing. I'm like, well, you keep doing you, bitch. Don't let them dumb down your outfits or your makeup or your hair and nails or don't let them do that. But when me and her first met, she used to always try to put me in dresses and things like that. She managed to be able to buy me a dress. She put me in that bitch, and it was for my birthday. I can't remember which birthday, but she put me in that bitch. It was so uncomfortable because I'm a tomboy, and I don't know where that dress went. I honestly think, and I hope she ain't watching right now, but she know I'm too fat to wear it now anyway. But I threw that bitch away. Sorry, bestie. I love you. Because she probably watching. She be watching and she be dipping.
Shout out to bestie. We sorry.
Like, what you talking about now?
We sorry, bestie. It had to go. You don't know us tomboys. We do not like dresses.
I don't wear dress because when she bought it, she said, I know you ain't never going to wear this again, but I had to see you one time in a dress, bestie. I was like, and the dress was beautiful. I guess I should have gave it away. I should have gave it away or donated, but I just threw it away because it was like, I ain't wearing that ever again. It went in the trash. So anyway, but yeah, I do have to say that Brie has glowed up. Definitely, she has glowed up.
Oh, she's looking beautiful, and I'm gonna say this: she's always had pretty hair, since she was young. But you could tell that she's doing more to protect it, make sure it's okay.
Yeah, to protect it. Yep.
And do those because you got to think about when you're young, you don't think about it as much as when you get older, and you start really taking care of your skin, doing your skin products. When you're young, you just get up out of bed and go, But when you get older, you got to do a little bit more to take care of us. But I think she's always been beautiful. That's just me but that's maybe I'm partial. Maybe I'm partial because
I'll be right back. Keep talking, Charlie. I'll be right back.
All right, I got you, girl. Take your blicky if it's that crazy motherfucker. Okay. Y'all had to holler that out. I had to holler out. And even back in those days, we've always said that she's always been beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, even if people called her whatever they call her, even if they said the fat bomb, right? Brie's always had a beautiful, gorgeous face, always been pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up, everybody in chat? Welcome in. Hey, newbie, my beautiful. Hey, Miss Hampton, beautiful VS, Noble, Miss LA, Linda B. What's up? How y'all doing? Did y'all hit that like button? And if you love the Hood Table, you can hit that Cash App. The Hood Table 402. Become a member today. I'm just giving out a little bit of spice, but me, myself, and I've known Brie since she was a young girl, and I've watched her grow up and glow up, and it's been an amazing journey. To watch all of how the beef sector has grown and changed and turned and have its ups, its downs, its tips, its roller coaster moments. You know what I mean? We've had our roller coaster, ain't we? What up, Detached Myself? How you doing?
Okay, I'm back. But yeah, I was just about to say, when I look at those videos, even Chopper was in there, right? Trying to face my footrest. When I look at those videos, it's kind of like a nostalgia moment. Because those were like the good old days. It was so fun. And it was so lively. It was around the Rona days too.
And they were talking about people we ain't seen it forever. They were talking about Mystery Van, and they were talking about like OG trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like the OG trolls.
And they were talking about the Gentleman's Panel and
Frank White,
Betty White. I mean, they were talking about, you know, just those few little clips just take me back to when we used to stay up all damn night and be on the panel. Hey, Franny, what's up, Unconscious and Detached and Miss Hampton? I kind of wish, and hey, Miss LA, how you doing, love? I just kind of wish that. Okay, well, it's two things here. I absolutely wish that what happened to VS didn't happen. Absolutely. I wish. I hated that for her. But I also wish that what happened with the whole group didn't happen either. Because I felt like that whole thing that they had could have just, I mean, that could have been like some national shit. I really feel like that. Like when they talk about the things that they thought the show would do, and I'm not saying it still can't, because I don't know if Sean Bradley's ever going to go back to that or try something else or, you know, whatever. But I really think that that could have been bigger than life. The Mess Express, it was so fucking dope. All the different characters, Chopper and VS and Nika and Blessed and Bree. It was like the dopest motherfucking show on the internet at that time. Like really, besides like the Queen's Court, when that shit, you know, with Kaya and them.
I'm gonna say
I thought it was so dope.
The Gentleman's Panel, the TSCC Mess Express, the Queen's Supreme Court, like you were saying, all that was like our history. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you miss those days, I feel sad for you. If you miss those days, I feel sad for you, because some of the best things happened. Them skits that they had on there, and it just, they had interviews, different things. I wanted back then Bree to be a part of the TSCC Mess Express. I did. I wanted her up there because she always gave a different spin and thought process on the stuff that was going on, and I enjoyed her commentary. And I remember when she didn't want her channel. She didn't want it at all, because she, you know how people back then was always messing in people's real lives and bothering people's jobs. And Bree was just like, I don't want to mess with that, because I just don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? And we were like, no, Bree, you got to do it, girl, because you got the it factor. Like, you can do it. People love you. They love when you come up. They love when you talk.
Right.
I remember when there'd be 5 people in her chat. I'd be one of them, maybe 10 of us. And we'd be talking about peach popsicles and pizza bagels.
I still remember when Bree,
don't
like,
tell her I said this, but she used to love Trey Songz. She still love him.
Oh yeah, she used to love her some Trey Songz. I still remember when I think it was her very first pound cake she did live, and I had hit her panel because she was looking for a recipe for the glaze, and I hit her panel and I gave her a recipe for the glaze, and she said she did it, and she said it tasted good. But I remember hitting her panel way back then. I think that was the only time I ever hit Bree's panel. And that was when her channel was a lot smaller, but I've been supporting her and a lot of people ever since way back then. Sometimes I don't always drop down, but I'm always watching.
When VS left, everybody knows that I kind of dipped a little. I was here, there, every once in a while. But I'd come back and I'd check on Bree. I'd check on Lady Nika. I'd check on Bless. I'd check on a few people. Duchess Kelly Love. You know, Chopper, Sirius. Different people that I was real cool with. And when I'd come back through, I was like, who this? That's where I learned about Sir King, and that's when I learned about KRN and all these new people that stepped in, right? That's where I was hearing about. I was like, who's Sir King? What's Avatar Nation? You know what I'm saying? I'd be lost in the sauce, and then all her mods changed their name, and then they had to tell me who they originally was, because I was like, wait, who this again?
Yeah, I love those moments. But VS, you said she thinking about starting a new mess. What is it? Is it the same name, the Mess Express?
I don't know if she's gonna call it the Mess Express. I mean, she could take the TSCC out, since TSCC is defunct, and she could just call it the Mess Express.
Yeah, I would just call it the Mess Express. I would definitely keep that name.
And I'm gonna say this. She says she got 4 people in mind. I don't know who them 4 people are, but if it's messy enough. And I'm going to say, this is just me throwing this out there. I would love to see a Miss Intel on there. I would love to see a Lemon. I would like, you know what I'm saying? Some of the say some of the messy throat in there. That would just be good.
Without all the alcohol, though.
Yeah, well, he did good last night. He wasn't drunk at all, girl.
Girl, that was
I
last
so proud.
night. We need a track. We need a
pattern. We need a pattern of good behavior. Yeah, because he's done it before. He's went 2 weeks without drinking and then went right back to it. So we need a little longer than 2 weeks.
Like I said, we need a pattern. A pattern. How they say down south, a pattern.
A pattern. We need a pattern.
Because I've always said, I don't think Lemon watches me that much, but I've always said that I don't think Lemon needs to drink nothing. He don't need to do nothing over the top. I think if Lemon just was Lemon, people would still love him. Like, I really do believe that. The Lemon, like a lot of people talk about the old Lemon, the Sir King Lemon. So many people fell in love with that Lemon. Well, one of them, not fell in love like that, but you know what I mean?
I got another
yeah, a lot of people came to be very fond of him back then. And so it's like when people say, you totally changed, this ain't the Lemon that we know, like, it's really not. It's really not. And I try as I might to watch, and I can last maybe a little bit over there, and then I gotta go.
I'd love to see ODS too. I'm gonna tell you that one, because ODS, and I can't believe that they tried to blame him for the situation. Well, here's the thing: if you're a panel,
blame him for what situation?
Okay, so S. Hutch is blaming ODS for what VS said.
Oh yeah.
But here's my thing: you can't blame. I think she blocked me, and I ain't never did nothing.
But what did VS say?
I don't care. She was talking about the situation with S. Hutch's son, which I can understand her being upset about. I'm not going to repeat it. She can be upset about that. That's her choice. I understand that. But ODS was just the panel holder. He said, I'm not responsible. I like both of y'all, and I don't want to be in it. He said that himself. He's like, I don't want to be in it because I like both of y'all. ODS has always been that way. He's always stated that he ain't in it. He like Bennett, he ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? He lets people who have, like, they be talking about his people. You know what I'm saying? Like Nika, like Bree, like Miss Bizarre. He lets them have their opinions. You know what I mean? And it might be messy. He's had people who don't like each other on there at the same time. And it's like, look, don't holler for me. Don't call for me. Ain't no protection plans. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and see, I had heard I heard ODS say today that what did he say? He said Shelly's not supporting him, I guess because of that. And then also hold on, let me go to my notes. I take notes. But she said she's not supporting YTC either because of Jay Dunn, not supporting Lemon for what he did to his mama, and she's not supporting ODS because of what VS said on her on his panel. So ODS looks like he said this the other day. He said, I'm not responsible for putting out of people's mouth. And if you don't support me, he said, ain't like you was a member or gave a whole bunch of super chats or it wasn't nothing like that. He said, so no love lost, no, and that's what he said. And that's the same way I would feel. Like I said before, I heard people over the past say things like, if you're subscribed to a such and such, or if you're subscribed to such and such, people will say that every now and then. And to try to get people to either choose or, you know what I'm saying? Because even though you might say, I'm not asking y'all to choose, but you're basically saying, if you're surprised to such and such, I'm not going to support you anymore. Why do you even have to say that? Just stop supporting. Because if somebody tells me that they're not going to support me anymore, if I'm subscribed to somebody else and then somebody else chat, I'm going to say, ta-da, see you later. Adios.
A true friend or a true person that is a true supporter is not going to ask you to choose, right? They're not going to ask you. They're going to let you do you and be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to say this. I'm a friendly mofo. Do you think that some of the people that I mod for care for some of the people that I go around? No, but I still do it, don't I? Yes. I go where I want to go. Now, I may not drop down all the time because I know here's the thing. I know I'm going to get blocked even if I didn't do nothing. So I just be like, yep, I'm just gonna sit here because I know if I go and I drop down, they're gonna block me for just for being who I am, and I'm cool with it, and I just ain't gonna bother them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bother folks, but with the situation with that, I believe it's wrong to say that about ODS and YTC, because it ain't got nothing to do with YTC or ODS if you don't like another person. If they're having that person on panel that you don't like, just tune out for that segment. Come back when they're gone. You know what I'm saying? So you can still show them some support. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Come in, show a little support. If you don't like what's being said or something, just walk away. No big deal.
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. But could you answer a question in the chat, because I'm not sure. Let's see. It was by Miss Hampton.
She said she found Sean Bradley when she watched reality shows connected to this and that.
Not that one. This one right here.
I got blocked in Claude's chat. I think Tommy Sotomayor knew her before Octavius. Am I wrong? If I'm not mistaken, Tommy Sotomayor, Octavius said he put Claude on. I disagree. I disagree completely, because Claude was here before Octavius. I didn't even know who Octavius was, to tell you the goddamn truth, until the situation with Rob Rack went down.
Rob Rack, and then with
Claude. I knew who Claude was before I ever knew who an Octavius was. Because here's my thing. Tommy Sotomayor is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the godfathers of the black sector. Am I not mistaken? Isn't he associated or some way, something like that? I'm not exactly sure. I can't give you black sector history because I'm not black sector. He don't
like black women, and he's in that.
But he was over there. He was over there.
Manosphere section. I know he was over here too when he got drugged. We got ragged and tagged.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I know that he was over there, right? I know he was over there. I can't give you their history. You got to ask a black sector person for their history. You get what I mean? But there was a Clyde Diva before there ever was an Octavius. So I don't know where he getting that from, but Clyde will block you if she don't know you and say some slick shit, or she thinks it's slick, because she be blocking a lot of folks, child. I'm so glad I didn't get blocked last time I jumped down and said something, but I was being nice. So I didn't get blocked.
And I normally just block trolls. Like I saw some in the chat tonight, and that could be expected because everybody don't like you. I get that. Like when VS redirected over here, some of the people who came over were trolls. Some of them, the same trolls that probably be watching her, came right on over here with the redirect and started trolling in my chat. So I was like, shit, you ain't got to be here. Shit, just like I said, if you don't like me, you don't like me. You don't have to be over here. You don't have to watch. You don't have to be redirected. Go find something else to do. Find something else to watch.
Yeah, I would suggest you ask that question, though, to someone who is black sector, in my opinion, and they'll give you a better answer about the Tommy Sotomayor thing. But yeah, Octavius always thinks he is way up here when most people be like, we just found out who you is a year ago or a half a year ago. I don't know why he keeps doing that in every sector he goes to or every place he goes to. I don't know. He has an overplayed sense of self. And I don't care if he drags me for filth. I don't give a damn. I don't got two F's to give about a man who can't even pay his own way on a vacation. Because I'm going to tell you something. I ain't never paid my way. My man did. I'm just saying. I ain't paying for no man to be up in a hotel room. And the D ain't even that good. Sorry. I had to be a little messy. Look at the table like, oh, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't in it.
I was caught off guard about that, but you said thank you. You can't even thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you.
No, I don't really know that. She said it was, but that's between them. But think about it like this.
Hold up. Somebody said the D is trash.
Well, I don't know. She said it ain't.
Are we still talking about the same person? Octa? And such and such.
Yeah.
You mean the one said it was too big that it couldn't go in?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but at the same time, she, if it was good enough, would she say it would be like he didn't do something right? I'm just saying.
Girl, he was making up a whole bunch of lies. You do know that, right?
I do know. Yeah, they were broke up.
That was all play. How the D is trash, but it's too big. It can't even go in. It can't even fit.
Yeah, I think with them it's always an overplay for the underplay. They break up. They break up and get together more than anybody I think I've ever seen on these YouTube streams.
But see, the thing is, it's one thing to break up with somebody, just like friends on here. It's one thing to unfriend somebody, be friends again. But it's crazy when you break up from somebody that you have a real relationship and then drag their ass for filth and then publicly get back with them or publicly be seen with them again. And then break up again and drag their ass. Like, how many times have they done that? And then you know he's back down there with her, or they on a trip, or
And then here's the thing: I don't even know if half of anything that was said during that was true. I will give Octavius the benefit of that. I don't know if half that was true. You know what I'm saying? Because they were fighting at the time.
I don't believe any of it was true. I just think it was a play.
I don't believe what either one of them was saying necessarily about each other, because they were mad at each other. You know what I mean? But there have been, like, I will say, if you listen in between, the only question I got is, why in the hell is she having to pay for everything? Like,
well,
why?
I mean, she did say that he didn't have no job and she was paying for this and paying for that. And, and I don't know. I don't know what to believe. And I'm not going to really, wreck my brain trying to figure it out because I really have no interest in watching either one of them. Only time I watch them is when they want some fuck shit, when it's a train wreck and people's like, oh my God, did you see what happened? That's when I go over there. So I'm not trying
I usually
what's
get
real, what's not real. I'm just not gonna do it, child.
I'm gonna say a lot of the channels, the clip channels, usually get it if it's good enough, or it'll be carried over to either Bree or Mrs. Intel's channel, or it'll be covered on somebody's like YTC's. You know what I'm saying? That's how I catch all my tea on that. I catch it at somebody else's house, because it's too much. It's like, either just decide to be together, don't do what y'all gonna do, but it's for the birds,
Noble said because he's broke. Ooh,
child.
It sucks to be broke, child. It sucks to be broke. I didn't have my broke days coming.
I don't have mine too, child.
My younger, especially my younger motherhood days, child. Mama, can you help with this? Daddy, can you help with this? I know you just paid some child support, but he needs this too. All right, what he need? I shit. Hey,
ain't none of us not had a broke moment at least once in our life. You know what I'm saying? At least once we had a low like we didn't have enough to go on vacation, stuff like that. Like we could live, we could pay the bills, we could eat, but we know
right.
Broken.
And I don't go on vacations if I don't have enough to splurge. I don't go on vacation if I can't get a nice hotel suite with a whole kitchen, refrigerator, stove, all that type of shit, bedrooms, bathrooms. I don't go on vacation if I can't do it like that, because that's what I'm accustomed to. I will stay my black ass home. I will.
You sound like me. Like, here's the thing. I may stay even at a budget hotel to save money on the hotel, because like a hotel is a hotel. I'm just laying there. I just want to make sure they got no buggies. I want to make sure that I'm gonna ask a local.
Do that. Nope.
I'm gonna ask a local, because I'm gonna tell you something. The locals will tell you. Around here, one of our nicer hotels, a Hilton, is one of the most places, right? But yet we got some new ones like this Best Western that was just built, and we got it's a thing off of Hilton, but I forget the name of it. It's one of their side shoots hotels that they got. It's real nice, right? But you gotta ask sometimes the locals.
Because if I'm just going somewhere because it's an emergency or somebody's sick, I gotta go out of town. You know what I'm talking about? But a vacation, I'm not vacationing unless I'm vacationing. You know what I mean? I need all the works. We always get rental cars.
Well, it depends on how long you stay.
I gotta have my rental car there. I gotta have my nice hotel. I gotta have my spending money, my shopping money, all that. All the bills gotta be paid at home. I don't go on vacations like that. Nope. I'll stay my ass home if I can't vacation like I want to. That's just real shit. But I get it.
I'm gonna say this, ladies, please hear me when I say this. Don't fund no man. Because here, if he, especially like, okay, I can understand y'all splitting stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can understand like y'all splitting a bill if y'all just like chilling together. But if you in a relationship, and he can't even buy you popcorn, he can't buy you a 2-cent piece of candy, Why you in that relationship?
Noble said you gotta have your own incidentals. Man, I'm talking like, oh my god, the last hotel that we actually stayed at on vacation, it was actually the hotel, it was in Florida. It was in uh where is it? Well, I can't think of the name. Not too far from Miami, Fort Lauderdale. We was at Fort Lauderdale and we stayed right there off the water at the Marriott Suites. Oh my god, I had such a pleasant time at that hotel. Such a pleasant time. It was really nice. The people was nice. The staff was nice. It was really, and it was worth it too. I think every night was like one. I want to say it was like 150 a night. It was like something like that, 150 a night. But see, the thing is, when we travel, when our family travels, it'd be like 8 of us, or maybe 10, maybe 8 or 9, maybe 12 at the most. And wherever we go, because when I always travel, we whether it's to the A, Chicago, wherever, Florida, wherever we go, Texas, we be going different places every time we travel. But it'd be a lot of us. And when we get there, we always have like 2 or 3 rooms. And then we always have like 2 or 3 rental cars. And we split everything. Like every person on the trip, we split everything. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm going somewhere all by myself. I'm on vacation. So obviously I'm with people. So, we split. We don't go nowhere with somebody who can't pay what they weigh. I don't travel with broke people. I don't travel with people who be like, can we eat at McDonald's instead at this steakhouse because I ain't got it? Stay your ass at home. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be traveling nowhere if you can't do what you want to do. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. I don't want to be budgeting and worry about if I can make it back home. If I buy this outfit at the mall, will I have enough to eat?
That's why you
the
have
rest of
a
the week?
vacation fund. A
Mm-mm.
fund for your vacation. See, you're supposed to budget it for the vacation
You're supposed to
before you
save
go
up.
on the
Yeah,
vacation.
you're supposed to save up for the vacation. I know.
Before you go
That's what
there.
you're supposed to do. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Now, some people can't afford to just hop a plane and go anywhere because they got it like that. And thank the Lord that you got it like that. But everybody don't have it like that. Some people got to save up, for them to be able to go out of town. So, and that's like normal. That's ain't nothing wrong with that. Put away $100, a couple $100 every payday. Take some of your taxes, put it towards your vacation fund, or take some. Some people might even take out of their 401. I mean, some people, they do what they want to do to get where they want to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to go nowhere where I feel like I just can't, because I'll be miserable. Especially if I'm traveling with people and I know that they probably got more than what I got.
I gotta tell you what had happened to me once. So we usually stopped every time we go between here and New York. We usually stop this one hotel that was real nice, right? And we have a couple hotels in my area that are considered low budget, but they're actually very nice here anyway, right? I did not know they were all not made the same. Okay. And okay, so I ended up, because we had a pet with us. We were bringing his pup down all the way from up there to here. So I had to stay in a pet-friendly hotel. Girl, tell me when I get there, it's like a crack den. You talking about somebody that was like, oh, Jesus, sweet baby God, and I ain't got nowhere else to go because, you know what I'm saying? And I had to stay there. Child, I slept on top of the blankets. I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. Let me make it for one night, because I only had to be there one night. It was a travel thing. It was in between.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, in between. It was the halfway mark between here and New York.
Sound like a halfway house. Hey, TC.
Child, I was scared. And I ain't never scared. But at that place, I was scared. I was like, child, please, Lord, thank you, Jesus. Don't let me get bed bugs, nothing bad. Thank you, Jesus. I ain't never staying here again. I ain't never did it since. But I didn't have a choice because we had the dog at the time, It was like you had to do what you had to do. And that kind of sucks when that happens.
You just literally have to go somewhere. That's different. I'm talking about a vacation.
No, if I do that, I'm doing what I want to do, and I'm getting my own room.
Save up my money so that
I ain't staying with nobody else. Me and my man getting our own room, because I ain't staying in the same room with somebody else with me and my man. That's don't do it. Get your own room. That's what I was trying to tell when Lola was talking about sharing rooms. Somebody said, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why person say we're not all scary just because we black?
I am.
I
had to make that joke.
I think they're saying that black people are not scary. Like, you shouldn't be scared of all black people. I think.
Oh
that's what
no, I think they talking about being. I thought they was talking about because we. What they talking about? I'm
I don't
confused.
know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. If I am, forgive me.
Can you please elaborate? Because I'm confused.
Hold on, let me read some of these comments. Okay, Newbie said, I haven't paid a bill in over a decade, but Mister hasn't done laundry or vacuum in the same amount of time.
See,
You know, I feel you on that. I told before how my mom with my stepdad, he always worked and hustled, had a lot of jobs, even though we was still poor as fuck. You know, he did what he could. He at least worked and he tried, you know, to give us everything.
he was a hard. I'm gonna say this. He was a hard working man.
But as far as her working, she never had to work. She didn't work until all of us got in school. Like when my youngest brother hit kindergarten, like all day school, that's when she worked. She was like, "Hon, I want to talk. I want to, talk to somebody, get a job." And he was like, "Whatever." Whatever.
She only wanted to do it because she was bored at home because there were no kids.
At home. That's the only reason. And so, of course, she was a what I hate to say a housewife. I like homemaker better, or something like that. But that's
she
what
was a mama. She was doing her mama duties.
She cooked and cleaned. Everything. I mean, of course, he would cook too, and every time we grilled, he would do the grilling. But if it was something that needed to be cleaning, he ain't gonna be like, "Well, I ain't cleaning that because I'm the man and I got a job." It wasn't nothing like that. But that's what she loved to do: cook and clean and keep our house as clean as she can, even if we was living in the hood. But when she would get her little jobs here and there, he wouldn't even ask her for no money. He'd be like, "What you gonna do with your money?" "Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I want to buy me this or that." He didn't care. He didn't ask her for no money, and he gave her his check every time he got paid, whether she worked or not.
My mom and daddy did the same thing because my mama was better with the money. So my daddy come home, he'd only keep a little bit out his check for like certain things like that he needed for work, like certain little odds and ends, and then he'd give her the whole check and he'd be like, "You take care of it," because my mama took care of the bills, my mama took care of the house cleaning, she took care of the grocery shopping. So he just said he got his paycheck on Friday, got it cash, took out a little bit for like little things that he needed at work, and then gave her the rest of it.
Yep, that's what he would do. My dad, because I hate to say it over and over again, but when people might not know how my mother was, but she was really religious. She didn't drink, didn't smoke, didn't cuss, didn't fight, none of that stuff. And he, on the other hand, did all the things. Okay, so he would take out his beer money, his smoke money, his weed money, his kick it money, his gas money, his lunch money. He would take his money out, first, and then he would give her what's left over.
Look at Newbie down there, domestic engineer. She was a domestic engineer. I like that.
I like that.
See, Newbie got that smartness too. I love me some Newbie. I don't know if y'all know that, but I do.
Now, Noble said 3.5 months before I'm off the market, and you getting cold feet from getting married? No, don't get cold feet now. It's too far off to be getting cold feet. Now, I can see a week or two or a few days, but 3.5 months? That's too early to be getting cold feet.
I'm going to say this, Mr. Noble, I wish you well in the endeavors that you're going for, and I hope this marriage works out for you, because I like to see everybody in this chat happy, healthy, in good relationships, not bad relationships. I don't want to see you in one of them, in a toxic situation. I want to see you in a good one. And that's just my hope for the world. I'm going to tell you something. Shout out to TC, HBCU Queen. And I'm going to say why shout out to TC. Because you know how many young...
Mahogany. Hey, Mahogany. How you doing?
Hey, Mahogany. Hey, Pam. Miss TC has done so much for the community. Is always trying to uplift, always trying to help kids go to college. Like, to me, I got to give you your flowers, TC, on that. Baby, you're always trying to help the kids. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that tries to help our next generation get bigger and better, baby, my hat's off to you.
Princess Sheba crazy. So I just left a white neighborhood. I made sure all my doors were locked.
Child, I would. That was crazy. You got to watch the meth addicts. See, here's the thing.
The
them meth
people
addicts
do be
scary.
the cars the most. I ain't gonna hold you, okay?
Them white people scary, okay? Why you think I just walked away from the white neighborhood and came over here? Cause I don't like them people. They scare me.
Man, I'm telling you, shit. Hey, you gotta be on point no matter who you're around. That's no matter the color.
Where you at?
It don't matter what hood.
Don't trust not nutter. Now another,
Shit,
nobody.
I don't care if you at the grocery store. You always have that head on a swivel.
Hey, Miss
Always.
Smash It. Smash It.
Smash it. What
She
up,
had a
Sis
great show
Trish?
the other night. She had an
How
amazing
you
show the other
doing?
night.
Hey, is this TC?
It is. Good morning. Good evening.
What
Hey,
up,
my sister
though?
from another
What
mister.
up? What up? What
What
up,
though?
sisters? What's
How you doing?
I can't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay, there you are. Hey, y'all. Hi, Charlie. What's up, the hood table?
You see me in my bad lighting?
I
Y'all
see.
Girl,
can't
you look
tell.
good. Shut
Y'all can't
up.
tell if
Be
I'm light
quiet.
skin.
You
Y'all
look
can't tell if I'm
great.
light
Hush.
skin or dark
You
skin
look
over here.
fine. Here
You
she
look
go.
good and
Come on.
chocolatey.
My
Hush.
big forehead that people always talk about. My big forehead.
They
Bitch,
love
you
that
ain't even.
forehead.
Let me
They
say
love that
something. Can I
forehead.
say something? I gotta say, you ain't even got a 5 head, ho. I've seen some bitches with some 5. You ain't even got that. Hirsch.
Okay.
Girl, I mean,
Look. Oh,
She
how
ain't
many? Wait.
got one.
How
Put
many
your whole
fingers
hand
is
on
it?
it. She
How many
got a
fingers?
3 finger. She got a
I
3
don't
finger.
know.
There you go.
She,
Oh, it's 4.
it's 3.
It's 3.
Like I say, like she.
Oh,
Oh, it's
That's a
3.
regular. That's a regular
That's 3.
forehead. That's a regular
Now what?
forehead.
Now what? Now what? It's
You
a
ain't
3
even got a
head, bitches.
4-head or a 5
3
head. So
a
what?
3 head, bitches.
That
1,
means you
2,
smart.
3.
That means your cognitive is cognitiving.
Hey, what up,
Cogniting.
Pam? How you doing? This is my beautiful
Hey
newbie.
to the
Yep, that's
chat.
newbie.
Hello, newbie. I see my
Hey, newbie.
newbie is
Look at my
Gemini.
beautiful newbie.
There's
Oh, look how
new.
good.
I don't even got
Okay,
nothing to
girl.
talk about. I just heard that big foreheads was welcome over here, so I thought I would come and show up.
You know what? You know what? It's so funny. When I was watching VS earlier, and she said Bree was talking about people don't support fat people, but I support big forehead people.
Okay.
That's right.
Shout out to the big foreheads and us fluffy girls and us skinny girls and our well-shaped girls, all of them.
All
That's
right.
right, honey. Listen.
I know I'm a big girl. I don't care.
I love cake.
Listen,
I ain't putting down the cake.
I just wanted to say this to Charlie, and I won't belabor the point, but I do want to just say thank you, Charlie, for a couple of things. You always acknowledge, the positive in people, and you always acknowledge the positive in what I do, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me because oftentimes when we do things, and y'all know what I'm talking about, even our own
Negative.
cohorts don't acknowledge us. So it is nice to hear someone who you've known me for a minute now. Okay,
Yeah.
got you. After these messages, you've known me for a minute, and you can say the things that you've said to me and say about me. So I just want to say thank you.
I want to always, I want you to know to get
appreciate
your flowers and no thanks to any, because here's my thing. I thank you for thanking me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's appreciated. It's acknowledged because a lot of people don't know you as well as that, right? And the people in the chat, like some of the people they don't go back that far. They don't pay attention. And you have always uplifted the community. You've always trying to get, like, the HBCUs, you uplifted them. You uplifting the kids going into college, trying to help them get scholarships. Like, if you don't give this lady her props for doing that, like, something wrong with you. I'm sorry. That's all I can say, because I would shout out to anybody like Miss. I'm gonna say this: Miss Nubiology is always trying to give somebody a positive word.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. She's always trying to, like, push somebody to do better for themselves, or give them a positivity, a happy moment, a laugh, something. And this world's so dang evil. If we don't uplift our positives, come on now.
Thank you, Charlie.
And
for saying
listen,
that.
and Charlie, life is short. And life is short, you see. And so, if you have an opportunity to say something nice and kind, say it. Say it. Tell them. Even all that kind of stuff. And I just want to say to you, you always come off, you always come off as, positive to me. And I just want to say that I hear that when you always take an opportunity to say something nice about someone, even in the mess. We can listen. You can be in the mess, but sometimes you just got to drop and stop and say, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate you. And the hood table and newbie, I want to say the same thing for you ladies as well. Newbie, you always come up with some new terms, domestic engineer. I mean, we've heard it, but we're gonna keep on hearing it, and you gonna keep on putting it out there.
Her newbieisms.
Newbieisms, right? The newbieisms and all of that kind of stuff. We did this. This is beef sector. We don't beef all the time. We sometimes we learn some things. What, newbie, learn some things, because when you go over to newbie's house, you learn some things. Okay, so the hood table, you always make sure you have a diverse type of diverse channel, and I appreciate you for that.
Right.
Yes.
I want to encourage the people who, I know that beef, drama, and all of the things, I know that sells. I know that's the big money ticket. But I just want to support, acknowledge, and give shouts out to the people who give us something else to do when we don't want all that noise. Hoodie, we appreciate if you're talking about cakes, if you whatever it is, we're gonna show up for it. I appreciate you so much for that.
Shout out to
Absolutely.
Mama. Our treasurer Lane just said, "Team newbie forever." That's right,
Yes.
Mother.
Forever.
Hey, Mother, how you doing? Hey, love.
Hey,
I see the
Cappy.
other
That's
day-
another Cappy right there, girl. Cappy.
I just
Other
saw Mother
day-
on the throwback. I just
I
saw
was
Mother on the
upset,
throwback.
y'all. I was upset the other day because I wanted to hear Mother and what Mother had to say, and everybody interrupted. I was like, "Damn it! I want to hear what Mother got to say." Because Mother hit the link, and then Mother wasn't able to say what Mother had to say, but I think everybody else said it or asked it or about said or roundabout way. But I was like, "Damn, I want to hear," because Mother always give everybody to give Mother
Hold on, where was he at?
flowers.
What channel? What panel? What channel?
On VS, he was gonna go up there and tell Lemon something, and I never got to hear it. I was like, damn, because
I was just
Mother
like,
always set us down when we do wrong and be like, baby, now Mother, I'm sorry, but you like the auntie or the uncle that go, come here, sit by me, let me tell you something. And I just wanted to hear it, and I didn't get to hear it, so I don't know what was gonna be
I
said.
just saw Mother earlier on a throwback on Mess Express. That was fun. That was so fun. He was like, "That's the first time I heard it. I didn't hear that." It was like, "Did you leave Gentleman's Express or Gentleman's Express, Gentleman's
panel.
I'm mixing up the two things. Gentleman's panel. I love watching the throwbacks. I love watching the throwbacks. Mother, did you hear that? Yeah. Did you hear that VS might be doing a new Mess Express, Mother? That is so exciting to me. That is so exciting to me.
I would love for us to bring back some of the skits, some of the funnies. I do like roasting and gagging is what it is. The drama is what it is, right? But I miss some of the fun, the laughs, just laughing at some, like we were just talking about foreheads, right? Foreheads. You know what I'm saying? Like some of that stuff where it's not so deep, it's not so bad. I just want to do the the little skits, little fun. We ain't had a Halloween challenge like VS had, where she was just having people, doing like Mama Global did the best Pastor Wilson impression that I have ever seen in my life. And I got red for Phil, so I was cleaned up by my mother. I was the ghost of Charlie. That's what happened. I was cleaned up so good, y'all. I was cleaned up so good.
Yeah, I love the skits. I love watching the skits. It's a lot of I like watching the skits, but it seemed like everything now is all about money. It's like everything now is all about money. We can't even do a skit. We can't even have cooking shows. We can't even do nothing on our own without money being involved. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just like to do it for the fun of it.
But we can because we know how to, and we just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if there's any fool-la-la, then that content creator has to just say, I'm not about the BS. I'm not about that mess. Not right now. We're just having fun right now. Now, if you want to troll, get out. Folks have got to know that there's a lane for everything. There's a time and place for for everything. Everything isn't for everything, and everything isn't for everybody. If you don't want to hear me talk about, seniors going to college and things of that nature, you may not have it. That's fine. All well and good. Don't come. That's fine. But I guarantee you, bet you by golly, wow, you will come across somebody in your family. You might need a cake, somebody in your family. You might need to know how to do this. You might not know. You get an opportunity to learn something, learn something, learn something.
Right. And that's just
Okay.
like Lady Nika, she asked me to hit her panel maybe about 2 weeks ago because she had been thinking of me and her having like a cake decorating, not like a contest, but kind of like a but not you know what I'm saying? Just,
Like how they do arts
like
and
for
crafts,
fun.
but with the cakes.
Like for fun. And when she brought
Right.
it to my attention, I said, I don't mind doing that as long as it's not a contest. I'm not doing it for money. I don't want to get up here and see who can decorate the best cake and for some money. I'm not trying to, have somebody raise some money to get somebody a cash up. I like to do stuff just for fun. It's like we can't do stuff like that without involving money. Like you can't get people to dress up. You can't get people to wear nice heels. You can't get people to do a bake off, a salad, a chicken wing, a lasagna. You can't just do stuff like that just for fun. Like that's why that's one of the problems with the sector is that everything has just turned into a money grab when it comes to the sector. And a lot of the even the supporters, they feel a lot of pressure a lot of times when people's always begging for money. You know what I mean? So me personally,
Quick.
I like to do it, and I had even said before. Charlie knows. I even said before I'm willing to do a 3 class on baking, not baking, but cake decorating 1-on-1, and have people take the class, and then they compete against each other, and then I give the winner a gift. It's not going to be where we raise money and all this kind of shit. They compete against each other, and I just give them a blessing. I don't want it to be some big thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to compete because I know I'm a professional cake decorator. And that's not no shade to anybody else because I'm sure there's probably some bomb cake decorators out here who just ain't spoke up. Lady Nika might be a very good cake decorator. So I'm not trying to say that I can't lose or nothing. But I feel like I can't be in a contest with people who might not be a professional. You know what I mean?
You know what? When people like what you do, they will support it. The hood table, like, and let me just say this: my newest venture, has been on the seniors, and I think I sent you some information about seniors and people with disabilities from all ages, and I want you to take a look in all states. There's a very comprehensive information that's out there for people who have disabilities of all ages in all states. I sent that to you. And here's the issue. Here's the thing. Because I have my channel, I talk to my people. You know what happens? People will bless you. Okay? People will bless you because I may be talking to you, the hood table, or talking but guess what? Somebody may need it, somebody hears it, etc., etc. So you know what? You don't have to worry about, you do it for the fun because you love it, but it's for the craft. Do it because it's something that you love to do and you want to share it and you want to share the blessings that God has given you.
Right.
Don't worry about the money because guess what? The blessings gonna come. However the blessings come. Somebody will
Mhm.
discover you. I've had 2 people who have hit me up in these years, and I still keep in contact with them, etc., etc. That's why I say your reputation is all we got. Your name is all you got. So don't screw it up by coming out here acting a whole donkey.
And that's why I
Be
try not to do stuff like that because I don't want my channel
right.
to be about nothing like that. Like I never wanted my channel to be nothing like that. Yeah, I enjoy the entertainment. I love doing commentary on it, but I don't want to be out here on that rah stuff every day, all day. It's not in me to do that. I'll defend myself, to a certain point, but it's not in me to do no back and forth or nothing like that at all. And Princess Sheba said, "Wedding cake is where the money is." Child, any cake is where the money is. Child, huh? What? My cheapest cake is $150.
See
That's
what I'm
not a
saying?
wedding. That's not a wedding cake. my most expensive order yet to date was like $800. But I make whatever people want me to make. If they want a wedding cake, I give them a wedding cake. If they just want a birthday cake, I give them a birthday cake. If they want a smash cake, I give them a smash cake. Cupcakes, whatever. Chocolate covered desserts.
There you
Money is
go.
money. Money is money. Shit.
I still want my cookie and cream cake one of these days.
Child.
You
Shoot,
know
wedding
that
cake.
cookie and cream looks so good. It's just I don't know about you. Every time she show me cakes, I go, The only one I can't eat is the strawberry because I'm allergic. But if I wasn't allergic, I'd try it because it looked good.
And wedding cakes are a lot of money.
We've seen your cakes.
Yeah.
For the table, and they're layered. They're like
They're
three.
at the minimum 3 layers at the minimum.
Right.
Unless
Amazing.
it's a sheet cake. Unless it's a sheet cake. Sheet cakes are like, well, it depends on what the customer wants. They can get 1 layer, or if they want a filling, then they can get 2 layers. But so, it's whatever the customer wants. Hell, if they want 3-layer, like this. Damn, do I got this cake on here? The one I made for my cousin. I don't think I got it on here anymore. And I'm not about
You're
to pull
right,
it out.
Noble.
I'm not about to pull
Thanks,
it
Pam.
out. But like this one of my most recent cakes, this one right here. This
yes,
is a 3-layer
Lord.
cake. This is a 3-layer one right here that I did several months back. And this was for 60-year-old twin ladies. So yeah, this was for 60-year-old twin ladies. 3 layers. But yeah, I don't do 2 layers. Like when people hit me up, when people hit me up and they say stuff like, I just want a regular basic cake, call Walmart.
Right. There you go. Right.
I don't do regular basic cakes. Like what? I'm a custom cake decorator. Why would you call a custom cake decorator and say, I just want a regular basic cake? Like that is so crazy to me. Or I don't need all those decorations on there. Go to Walmart.
Wow.
Because
now, Hoodie,
about my custom cake decorating, I'm a custom cake decorator. So I have to emphasize that in every advertisement, every cake I post. You know what I'm saying? It's I can do a basic cake, yeah, I can. But for my prices, you might as well go to Walmart because I'm gonna charge your ass what I'm gonna charge you, even for a basic cake. And you're gonna be like, well, why is it that much for a basic cake? Because I'm not Walmart. I don't get my cake shipped to me frozen that I can keep in my freezer at Walmart for 6 months. Walmart does not make cakes. I mean, I don't know how many times I gotta tell some people, not y'all, but people still believe that these grocery stores be baking them damn cakes, and they ain't never smelled a cake being baked up in that bitch.
Child.
Like they come on an assembly line, they box them up, they freeze them up, they ship them to you, and all the grocery stores do is they take some frosting from a big tub that can be frozen also for up to 6 months, and they thaw that shit out whenever they need more, and they might put a rose on your shit, they'll put a border on your shit, but cakes are already decorated and coated before they even go to the stores. All the stores do is decorate the edges, or you know what I mean? They might decorate the edges, and that's it. That's why they can push out 100 cakes a day.
Right.
Because they're already made and they're already coated with frosting. They just throw a picture on there. If you want a picture of Batman for your little kid, they can put a picture on there. You know, and that's easy. Hell, I got a edible printer right on the other side of my office. I do that too. But that's
so.
Why
Can I ask you a question? The table.
Oh, go ahead. I think Newbie had a question too.
That 60 is. Can you eat everything else, or what can you eat? What can't you eat?
Them is toppers. That's some bling. You can't eat that. Okay. Everything else on the cake. You see the little bitty rhinestones?
Yeah, the little bitty ones.
The little bitty rhinestones, you can eat those. But like this around the bottom, that's like a necklace. That's a rhinestone necklace that goes around cakes. And those big diamonds.
Okay, got you.
Those big diamonds is just decorations. And the 60, that's now what I can do, I can buy some because I have a lot, because I make cake toppers too, right? So I can use like some stock board, some stock paper, cardstock, and I can make the number 60, design it on my Cricut and then print it on my Cricut, but it's paper. So either way, it can be edible. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And paper, if I make an edible, like silver edible topper, it's not gonna look like that with all the diamonds in it. So,
Hmm.
but
Right.
yeah, those are really
Okay.
nice. You can get them from Amazon. They like $20, something like that. Yep. But I have a company that I use from Amazon where I get all my numbers and letters. And I did not mean to make me big. I meant to make the stupid cake big. So you can see the little, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, newbie, did you have a question? I'm sorry, babe.
I got a question / request. I need your help with something right quick while I got all of you ladies here and mother, if he's still down there in that chat, because he can speak to the quality of said product. Me and Big
Okay.
Newbie, that's my mama. We go back and forth about my mother. She bakes and she a jack of all trade, but her thing is crocheting. When I found out that they cannot make a machine to duplicate crocheting, knitting they can duplicate. Crocheting has to be done by hand. Ask James. My mother's a whiz kid, but my mother got this soft heart where people be talking her into giving her stuff away. And me and Tease have had this conversation where I said, you know what, mama, you make the stuff and I will sell it for you. But she done went behind my back and be giving her stuff away to people. We talking, and Hoodie, you can speak to time, material, dexterity. And I'm gonna put time in there again because it takes time to get these things
Don't
done. And
forget your overhead. Just because you're not in a brick and mortar, don't forget your overhead, your lights, your
exactly.
gas. Don't forget your cleanup fee. Don't forget the hourly fee that you pay yourself.
Keep going, because I promise you, with your permission, I'm going to clip this and let my mother listen to it
I
because
ain't gonna
she
hold
let
you.
these people pole mouth her into giving her stuff away. I want
Oh
y'all to,
no.
when y'all get a chance, go online and just Google
You
a
gotta
crocheted full size Afghan and see how much it
at
costs. And
minimum,
my mother give them away.
I charge myself $25 an hour.
Okay.
At minimum.
Mm.
At minimum, I charge myself $25 an hour. Now, if it's fondant, like that fondant cake that I just showed y'all, that's
Mm-hmm.
like $30 an hour. Because it's fondant. With fondant, you have to roll it out, you have to knead it. Like
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
shit is hard to work with. Really hard. That's a back-breaking job to do fondant wrap cakes. Like that's a lot of work on your body. People don't
Right.
understand how difficult it is, and don't let you be making a whole bunch of tiny figures or designing little animals or whatever the fuck they want on their cake. Like some of the cakes that I showed y'all with fondant on them. Here's one like this one right here.
Oh, wow.
That cake right like this one right here. There's another one. There's another one.
Those
Mm-hmm.
are cute. Okay.
Right.
Are those ladybugs?
There's
Wait a
another
minute.
one.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are ladybugs.
And then for little, where would it?
And it's
Wait,
all
where'd you?
edible. It's all
Too
edible.
cute. Oh, that's too cute.
It's on top of cupcakes.
Oh my stars!
Mm-hmm. And
And
none of
there's
these
the Lion
things that
King.
you accomplish in 5 minutes, I bet.
Oh no, it takes forever. It takes for you
Okay.
have to do these. You have to do these like 2 days in advance.
Dang,
Like you have to make your fondant designs like 2 days in advance because
you
the
gotta
day
draw this
before
stuff.
that's when you bake all your cakes, and then the day of that's when you make all your frosting and decorate the cakes and put the toppers on the cake.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's like a 2-3 day process. So yeah, fondants, you definitely gonna charge for a fondant anything, whether the cake is wrapped in fondant, like that one that I showed you right here, like this one right here. If it's wrapped in fondant, you definitely gonna charge an arm and a leg for it.
Mm,
That big ass piece of honey right there, child.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
But yeah, somebody asked me in the chat, was the cakes dry? My cakes ain't never dry. Or are you talking about Walmart? Like, I don't sell dry cakes. My entire city rocks with me on my cakes and desserts. Child, every day I got people. Somebody told me to hit you up. Somebody told me to hit you up. People tagging me on Facebook all day long. And a lot of the cakes that I do, I don't even put on here or do the videos or the shorts anymore because it's too difficult to. It takes long enough to make a cake, and then you got to stop and record and make sure the camera right and pause the camera. Then you got to put all the pieces together. You got to make edits, and then you got to. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, the cakes are moist. Definitely, the cakes are moist. The cakes are very moist. I mean,
What?
I wouldn't charge as much as I charge if the cakes were nasty or
Now
dry.
that cake right there, what color is the inside?
Child, I can't remember. I made this cake like 8 years ago.
Oh.
I couldn't even tell you. But that honey is a Rice Krispie treat. Rice Krispie treats.
Oh,
Because
really?
it took a whole bunch of Rice Krispie treats to get it together.
Wow.
So most of the time when you see like big things like that on cakes, most of the time they make it out of Rice Krispie treats. Then they cover it with frosting. And then they cover it with fondant. The same way you do a cake. When you make a cake that needs fondant to go wrapped around it, then you have to first frost it, of course, first, because the fondant has got something to apply and grasp to. So yeah, you always have to frost your cakes like normal before you apply the fondant on a cake. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate it, child. But yeah, I do all kind of cakes, birthdays. It don't matter the event, not just wedding cakes. I do whatever people. Hey, this is the cost. It needs to be paid by this date. Half down up front to secure the order. The other half got to be paid 10 days in advance. Unless it's a humongous order or unless it's like a wedding order, then it has to be paid weeks in advance. Because those big orders, like you taking 3-4 days off of work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, secure those spots.
Wow.
They do look gorgeous. And see, that's the thing. I have heard people come to me and say other cake decorators in my community, their cakes are trash. They look great, but I'm telling you, I ain't had one. I've been doing this shit for 15 years. 15 years. And I don't even eat cake. I don't even eat cake. My bestie was just on here 2 weeks ago telling y'all I don't know how she does it because my bestie don't even eat cake. I know how to make a cake.
Oh,
I know how to
wow.
make a cake and I know how to design a cake. And I don't have to taste my frosting. I just make that shit. I just do it blindfolded shit. I've been doing this for so long. But even when I first started off, I didn't eat cake. Well, I never was a cake eater. So when I first started off, and I told this story before, but when I first started off, I gave away so many cakes. Like your mom be doing now, newbie. I did that for advertisement. I did that for people to tell me and give me advice or feedback on my different flavors. I would have like 6 to 8 o'clock, free slice of cake. Come get it till they're all gone. I would take cakes to church, to my family houses, gatherings, to schools where my kids went, to the gas station. I used to drop off like 24 cases of cupcakes every other week at the gas station down the street. When I used to get my nails done and shit like that. Excuse me. You know, in the summertime when you get your nails and all that stuff done. Well, some people do it all year round, but you know what I mean. I used to take desserts, cupcakes, just different flavors. I used to do it all the time. I used to have my boys test and stuff. That's why they was keep getting so big. But yeah, I don't eat cake. I don't eat frosting, and I can make a whole beautiful ass cake and just hand it to you. Here you go.
So are you making an Easter cake or a bunny cake or an egg cake this
I don't know. I'm
weekend?
making whatever cake my godmom tell me to make.
Okay.
Because when it comes to the holidays, I always bring the desserts. So whatever she says, whatever she wants.
Well, no, I was
Last cake
thinking
I
maybe
did was
somebody order a cake?
oh,
Like
nobody
order.
ordered an Easter cake. No, nobody ordered an
Oh,
Easter
okay.
like no bunny style. No, nothing like that. Nobody ordered anything like that.
Well, I got to give you bonus points for making good edible cake because I've bought so many cakes, paid top dollar for the cake, and it was beautiful. But once we cut it, nobody wanted to eat it.
Oh, that looks so good.
That's why I started making cakes, newbie. My mother, I told this story before too, but she used to make all the cakes for everybody. She was the one. She can cook. I mean, she can cook down. But like the family gatherings and stuff, there was certain things that all my aunties and stuff did. My grandma, she always did the cakes, things like that. One of my aunties always did the pies, amongst other stuff, and she was always the one with the cakes, grandkids, nephews, whatever. And my kids. But when she passed away, I had to go to like the Walmarts, the Costco, the Sam's, the cake. Even they got like cake bakers around the community in stores. And I wasn't
Mhm.
satisfied. I wasn't pleased. Cakes weren't being eaten at my kids' parties, throwing away a cake that cost a grip. So I was like, I'm going to start learning how to make. So that's what I did. Like I said, when you say your mother gives, that's what I did in the beginning. And when I tell you my first cakes was Charlie, remember when my bestie was telling you about my first cake? Was it you was here that
Yeah,
day,
I was
right?
here. I was
Yeah,
here.
remember what she said? She said, y'all, let me tell y'all, when my bestie made her first cake for our get together like 10 plus something years ago, she said she was crying because my bestie said this like 2 weeks ago on my channel. She said she was crying. She was like, "Oh, look at my cake," and I was crying. And she said, "Girl," because it had like a split. You know how cakes, if you don't cook it properly, it'll pop open in the middle.
Mm.
I had
Mhm.
filled the pan too much. I didn't know a certain point that you're supposed to fill the pan. I didn't know that it was going to grow all out and split down the middle if it don't have enough room to grow and breathe. So that's an amateur thing. So it has split. She said, if you don't split that a little further and poke some eyeballs in that bitch, and that's what I did. Well, she did. And she poked eyeballs in it and made a smiley face. They tore that raggedy ass looking cake up. When I tell you they ate that shit down, it wasn't a crumb left. So even in the beginning, my cakes tasted good. And like my bestie said, they're all homemade and shit like that. But even in the beginning, my cakes looked good. I mean, tasted good. They didn't look good. So I had to gradually start making my cakes look good. And that takes a lot of practice, a lot of time. It does. It
Well,
takes a lot.
this cake right here. Is that a number one? Is that correct?
Yes, it was for the name on there is Marshawn Jr.'s first birthday. That is my oldest
Oh.
son's best friend's son. And that boy right now, I believe is 12 or 13.
Oh wow.
So I made this for my oldest son's best friend's son. Like
That's
that boy is
nice.
big
Might
now.
as well say your nephew.
He's big now. He's like 12 years old or something, damn near in junior high. That's how long ago I made this cake. And the little
But
pieces on there is fondant, the little eyeballs and the little
yeah,
Mm,
that's Sesame
that's
Street.
that is so
yeah,
cute. But again, I have to give you props for making sure that that cake tastes good under all that. Because I'm the person with the
definitely,
birthday cake or whatever kind of cake it is. I will take my finger and scoot all of that. It's too sweet. I don't like a whole bunch of sweets. So I will push all that frosting off. I want the cake to taste like something. So shout, because
definitely.
so many people, hoodie, so many people do not care. Long as it's cute, they don't give a shit what it tastes like. So
I
I
can't.
got to give you props for that.
I cannot, and I don't want to. I said this when my bestie was on here with us, and people was like, "How could you go without tasting your product?" Somebody said in the chat, "Isn't that sacrilegious?" I said, "Well, first of all, I don't think sacrilegious has anything to do with cakes, but I said I've been doing it so many years. I never did taste them. Why would I? I mean, I don't need to." And I said on that show, I said I don't even wait for some people to call me back or hit me back and give me a negative feedback because I know all my recipes down. I do like 10 different frosties. I do like 35 different cake flavors. I mean, liquor cakes, whiskey cake, I do it all. Like
Mm.
everything. And I've just been doing it for so long. I just know they're fine when they go out the door, when I drop them off. I don't have
And
to
I
worry
mean,
about
if
that.
it helps, it's a little different, but I don't eat pork. I am singular in that because everybody in my family eat a pig from the rooter to the tutor. So I cook it. They love
Mm-hmm.
it, but I don't taste. That's the one thing I don't taste test while I'm cooking uh pork because I don't eat it.
Mhm.
But it comes out
Mhm.
right. So no, you don't always have to taste it to
You
know.
don't.
I feel like it's the mood and the energy that you're in. Like when I'm in a bad mood, I don't care. I don't want to cook because
You
the
have
food
to
don't
have
taste
that. Let
quite
me
as
turn
good. You
my
get what I'm saying?
you have to have like my bestie explained it best when she was on here the other day. We've been friends forever. She done tasted damn near every cake I done ever made. And every time she comes to town, I make her special cake that she loves, which is the strawberry crunch shortcake cheesecake. I make that for her. And that's the crunch cake. Y'all seen that one before that I made. But anyway, she said it on here. She puts all her heart and soul, elbow, foot, kneecaps, everything in every cake that she makes. So they always delicious. Always delicious. So yeah, I don't worry about it. I don't have to, oh my God, is they gonna call me back? If they gonna give me a bad review? Oh my God, I don't need shit. Here you go. Do you want me to drop it off? It's a fee, or you can pick it up. But yeah,
Do you make coconut pineapple cakes?
I make whatever people want me to make. There's a coconut. See, my bestie, when she was on here, she did speak about my coconut cake. You was here, TC, weren't you in the chat?
Yeah,
She
but
said,
yeah, I
y'all, when my
remember the
bestie made
coconut.
some coconut cake, she said that just reminds me of my grandma back in the
Mm,
day, because my grandma could only slay a coconut cake. She said, y'all,
yes,
but my bestie, she said this, her words, not mine, on my show when she was on my panel. She was up here for like an hour, just talking, was just shooting the shit.
I love it. I love it.
But yep, I make whatever people want me to make, whatever. And I have a whole file on my computer that I'm leaving to my sons and to they women and stuff. If whenever,
I
ain't
mean,
no if, but
totally
whenever.
send.
I
I,
pack
I,
bitches, y'all. All my recipes, food, cookies, desserts, everything, cakes, frostings. I have a whole bunch of files that are going to be in their possessions if they ever want to do
I
anything with
request
it.
a book. I request a
Mhm,
cookbook.
Book, 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 book,
mhm.
book, 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 book. Thank
I,
you.
I request
Mhm.
it. I will buy one. We need a cookbook. I just say
Yep, but I do it
Can
for
we get
fun.
a
Like,
cookbook where? Can we get a cookbook where you are? You know how they have books where they read to you. Can we get a cookbook where you tell us in your voice how to make it?
well, I
an
might as well
audio
do a
cookbook.
tutorial on YouTube.
No.
But see, my focus isn't on the baking. That's why when Lady Nika brought it up, I said that would take too much time, and then we would have to do like 2-3 shows because it takes time to go from the start to the end. It's like a whole day process for me because I'm a custom cake decorator. I don't know what Lady Nika does, but for me, it's not no 2-hour show. It's not no 3-hour show. I said, so I recommend that you make your cakes. I make my cakes because I make my cakes days in advance. I put them in the freezer. I make sure they're real solid. Then I thaw them out. Then I thaw them out to make sure they real solid because when you custom decorate a cake, your cake has to be solid, firm, not frozen, but solid. Otherwise, it can fall apart while you're frosting it. So you have to make sure but just to make an everyday cake, shit, my mama didn't do all that. She just made a cake, let it cool down, and put frosting on, just slather the shit around, because it wasn't no custom cake. But you can do that just an everyday cake, you know what I'm saying? Just for the family, for the kids, whatever. But yeah, but so that's what I told her. I said we can do just the decorating part. We can do
Right.
that.
That'll be fine. Yeah, definitely.
That'll
Yeah.
be that. Yeah. And she was like, "That's okay. We can bake our cakes in advance and let them cool and let them all that, and then we can come over here, and I'll have all my frostings and all my frosting colors and whatever else I'm gonna put on that bitch, and I'm gonna slay that bitch, and she gonna do whatever she
Okay.
do with
Yeah.
hers."
Tell us how you do that. Yeah, that would be great. That would be
And I
good.
have lots of videos over the years of me. Even I used to do newbie. I used to do cake decorating videos while I'm reviewing the Housewives, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, just shooting the shit. I'll be just up there decorating in front of y'all and talking. We be talking about the B sector, whatever, just talking. I'm just decorating, just slaying the cake while y'all talking to me and I'm talking to y'all. So I got plenty of videos of me on camera decorating cakes. A lot of them.
I love it.
Yep.
Well, ladies, I am going to bid you adieu. Thank you so much for having me up here. And let me just say this: you went TC. Hey, yes, I ordered my son's cake and cupcakes from Carl Free. Yeah, that's right. That's right. A pretty penny. I know that's right. That's good. That's
What up,
good.
Candy Cane in Ox City?
Oh,
You said Patty
oh,
LaBelle
let
signed
me
my
just say
cake.
this. Okay, it's a little funny and it's a little messy, but not that
Uh-oh.
kind of messy. Patty LaBelle signed my cakes to a three. Okay, okay.
That's what's up.
Listen. Do you remember nephew Tommy?
Yes,
And
I
you know the
remember that
pranks,
Tommy.
right? The
Yeah, the
pranks that he
prank.
does.
Mm-hmm.
He did a he did a
With Smiley, right, Ricky? Or
yeah.
was that no? That was with the other one. That was
No, nephew Tommy. Tom what's his name?
it was morning in
No.
the morning. What was the name? Something in the
What's
morning.
dude? Steve
I
Harvey's
know Steve
nephew.
Harvey. Steve Harvey, nephew Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah. So Steve Harvey, so he has the pranks, right? And he does all those things that okay. So it was the cake lady and the prank call with the cake lady. And the only thing you gotta do is Google that. The cake lady prank call nephew Tommy. Let me tell y'all
Okay, I'm gonna
something.
Google it.
Let me say something. Let me say something.
Uh-oh.
Please go to the bathroom before you listen to it. Cause you gonna crack up when you because this lady
I used to
and
watch all of those too.
this
Hmm.
situation was every time you talk about you do cakes and stuff, I always my mind slips over there sometimes. But
I used to
it
watch
was
that all the time. Steve Harvey and nephew Tommy. That shit was so funny.
girl that the cake lady. It's called the
Hmm.
cake lady. You know, you can Google it. Nephew Tommy on YouTube. You can Google it.
Hmm.
Nephew Tommy, the cake lady. It will come up, and
Hmm.
you're going to have a ball. Okay.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm gonna listen to that thing tonight because that lady won't playing.
Look at
And then
Charlie
when y'all,
already got it in the back chat.
oh yeah, I
Yes,
Look at
see
I
it.
Charlie.
did. Yes, I did.
You know what? You know what?
What's Charlie
Somebody
doing?
asked, do I ship? No, I don't ship. I'm too. Now that's one thing that would really bother me. Like, oh my god, did it get there fine? Oh my god, did the cake flip over? Oh my god, like because when you ship custom cakes, it's no guarantee that it's going to arrive the same way it left. You know, it's too many things too many
Too many
decorations, too many
variables.
pipings, too many ornaments, too many pictures and all that. It got to be kept in a certain type of temperature. You know, I don't trust. I don't trust it as much as cake decorators charge to ship. I don't trust. I do not trust. Now there are some cake decorators. If you pay them enough, they will come to you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They will absolutely like remember when I was going to decorate cakes for the Vegas cake? Some of y'all don't even remember that shit with
I
Sean
do.
Bradley. Remember the Vegas gate right when the Rona started and they canceled it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was supposed to go down there. Sean had everything set up. I was supposed
Mm-hmm.
to go down there, have my own hotel room, everything. And they gonna have the whole layout for me and everything. You know, a place where I can do all the desserts for every day of the Vegas thing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure was. Some people don't remember that. But see, they don't remember because I was under my main channel name when I used to be in the B sector. And then I started to the hood table. So a lot of people was like, I knew your voice sounded familiar. I knew
Mm-hmm.
another lady who did cakes just like you, but I didn't know like Shush Trish. Is she still in here? Remember Charlie when Shush said that when she hit
Yeah.
the panel?
She's like, wait, you the cake lady? Your sound went out to her table.
I'm like, when she hit the panel and she said, Tanya, is that you? I said, I've been in here for years. Even the hood table is almost 7 years old. And I'm like, you didn't realize that was me all these years? She said, oh my God, I would have. Ben said something. I didn't know. I'm like, she said, I didn't put two and two together. The hood table, Tanya, the hood table. But a lot of people who follow me from over there, they know who I am. They know who I am. But yeah, that was crazy though. Because I did not know that Shush Trish didn't know who the fuck I was. She knew me as the hood tail, but she didn't know me as the person. When Shush Trish first started going on YouTube, remember when she used to have all those mind game things in the middle of the night? Like
Yeah,
those
brain teasers.
what do they call them? Brain teasers. Do y'all remember Shush Trish from that far back? That was the very first Shush Trish. before she started, doing a lot of commentary on Beat Sector or whatever. But yeah, when we used to like really support other channels and play playlists and every device in our house, we would play people's videos so they can get to their 1K around that time, which was years ago. That's when I used to be on Trish panel. She used to be on my panel, and she didn't even realize that was me. She didn't even realize it. And I was like, that's crazy, girl. She just found out a few months ago. I'm like, that's crazy, girl. But
all right, well, listen, I'm gonna go back to the chat and you and Rig's gonna have y'all getting ready to end season 2, right?
Right. After Easter is this Sunday, right? So
the next Sunday.
What Sunday is it? Hold up.
Not this Sunday, but the next Sunday.
Hold up. Did Riz give me the wrong information? Hold up.
Well,
wait a minute.
I thought he said this Sunday. This Sunday is Easter, so I thought it was the next Sunday.
Yeah, no. I was saying this Sunday is Easter. So the Sunday afterwards, we're gonna be on my show. And then we're gonna end the week after that on his show. And that's gonna end season 2. And then when we come back for season 3, the show is gonna be on my show because we're gonna have a big like celebration for all our supporters from the block to the hood table who've been supporting us because it's our year anniversary. So I'm going to be giving away like some of the items that I make and stuff. I'm going to be giving away t-shirts. I'm going to be making coffee mugs. I'm going to be making all kind of stuff. And we're going to have cash apps.
You should have a reunion. You should have a reunion.
A reunion? Well, I mean, it's going to be people on the panel. It's not going to be like a regular show. We're not going to be up here by ourselves. So people are going to be on the panel with us. You know
on the panel. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's not just going to be me and him on the panel, and it's not going to be a thing where we talk, then we drop the link at the end. It's going to be like whoever wants to hit the panel. You know what I'm saying? And I pay for the StreamYard so I can get up to 10 people up here, or however many you can get up here. So
it's 10.
Yeah, 10. Yeah. So I'm gonna have. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. And Red's gonna make sure, he be advertising, like crazy to his channel members and stuff who are not subscribed to me or might not be following me. But make sure because we're gonna do some things I'm gonna be giving away a lot of stuff. So
I'm gonna go, and I just want to say the hood table, thank you, Charlie. I know Charlie's been making some intros and outros. Is that from Charlie, right? Yes. The hood table.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and we still waiting on Charlie to give us a video. And Charlie, I'm gonna bless you too. I didn't want to say anything. I was gonna save that till after you do the video, but I want to bless you too, just because Charlie does a lot of things for a lot of people.
Right.
Sometimes it's just because she likes doing it. But I want to bless her, with something for doing it, because me and Riggs really, really appreciate Charlie. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta make sure with you that I got the right songs. I know you gave me the numbers, but I gotta make sure that I numbered them correctly. My damn self.
That's absolutely fine. If I have to send you back the link or attach it to an email and send it back to you, the ones I'll do that, because it's 3 of them that me and Riggs really, really like. And like I said, you can put the same video to the same songs if they like around the same amount of time, or however you want to do it. But
they're
you don't have to
actually
make a
3 different. They're 3 different videos. They have some of the same things in them, but they're a little switched up. If that makes sense.
That's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna send you a blessing too for that.
But I've been hearing about Charlie, and I just want to say thank you for your blessings and sharing your talents with us.
We love us, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much. I have 2 people, you and Anthony McNeil, the Beats.
Oh, I
you
love
and Anthony McNeil. Yeah, y'all remember the Beats, Anthony McNeil, but you too, because I'm definitely gonna get you. I want to see how you do with some HBCU stuff, Charlie. I want to see what you got, bro. I want to see what you got. So I'll connect with you. And
the hood table got my email. I'm pretty sure she can get it to you. She got my
Okay,
phone number
and vice
too.
versa.
She got all my information, child.
And you know, I've been working with the Chat GPT. I've been trying to learn some things. You know
It's
what I'm saying,
Oh
with the Chat GPT and
shoot,
stuff.
yeah.
But
Okay, so
she learning some
we'll get
stuff.
it
we got
together,
new thumbnails.
and
Right, new thumbnails, new songs, new videos for the intros.
that's it. And I'm
Yes.
to my friend newbie, learn things. Come on over there to
Yes, ma'am.
Newbiology and learn some things. Okay,
You might listen to some good music while you're there too. I'm just
you're gonna be
saying.
Okay.
using
See, that's me covering my big
you're gonna be
forehead.
using those gamma brain waves when you go over to Newbiology. So understand.
Yes. You see, I'm covering my big forehead right here and my eyes.
You
I got
see
I gotta
that?
cover the
Girl, you
I gotta
see the
cover my eyes.
forehead. See the
Cover
forehead.
my eyes and my forehead,
How
okay?
come your nails are different? How come the nail polish is different?
Girl, because it's Chat GPT.
The rest.
It looked like pink and then hot pink or
I
something.
know,
What's up with the nails?
I noticed that, and I'm like, I can't. I was just like, whatever, Chat GPT, whatever. Like
Okay.
you can tell it to say things and do things, but it sometimes just does
It
what
gonna
it.
do what it wants to do. Trust and believe. I've worked with it. Yep.
Yes, and sometimes you got to do it over and over and over and edit and type different shit. And sometimes they will give you damn near the same damn image. Like,
Now, one last thing. How come you have a ring on your finger if you're supposed to be looking for a relationship? What's up with
I
that?
am looking for it. Well, God is
I
supposed to
know, but
send
you got
them.
a
That's
ring on
what
your
I'm
finger
saying.
there.
I'm open. I'm open. I did not ask Chat GPT to put that ring on my finger.
I guess it thinks if you're a cake decorating diva, you
Hoodie.
automatically.
That's that Capricorn nitpicky energy. Ignore it right now. Just don't even feed
I'm
into
not.
it.
No. Look. See right here on Riz. Okay, remember the very first one had earrings on him, and Riz was like, "Why did he give me earrings?" I said, "I don't know." And so then somebody showed me how to go in and delete the
Okay,
earrings
I'm
off his ear.
saying.
Somebody showed me how to delete the earrings off his ear. I said, "I don't know why it gave you earrings because I didn't ask it to give you earrings." I said, "Dreads, beard, black shades." That's what I
Okay.
said. You know.
I'm just saying, you trying to y'all mean and stuff. You got a big old ring up in there and everything. Ain't nobody trying to y'all mean with that big old ring on that joint.
Okay, Mr. Boston said he'll put a ring on it.
Uh-oh.
G Jamal trying to get at the hood table.
Okay, Mr. Boston. You got somebody got a landlord that you got Let me go before I start
So
something.
what?
Ooh, girl. Don't
Put a ring on it.
put a ring on it.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring
Lord.
on it.
Anyway,
Okay.
y'all continue to have a great one. Have a good night. A happy Good Friday to everybody. Resurrection weekend. Have a wonderful resurrection weekend. If I don't
Thank you,
see you
darling.
and things of that nature. All
Love
right.
you.
Absolutely. Love you, TC. Have a
All
great
right. Love
holiday.
you too. We all are resurrecting. Remember that. We
Amen.
all are.
In more ways
Amen.
than one.
In more ways than one. Yes, indeedy. Okay.
Mhm.
Amen. Amen.
All right. And I forgive everybody. Yeah, I mean, and I ask for forgiveness too. So there we have it.
Mhm.
Amen. We all
Boom.
got to show grace a little, every
Yeah,
now
Yep.
and then. I try to
that's right.
show grace a lot of times, but sometimes you just got to be like,
I,
it's up and stuck,
I don't
bitch.
have to hang out with you, but I forgive you. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you. Peace out, y'all. Take that ring off
All right,
that
hon.
dang finger.
Okay,
You ain't
y'all
gonna
can
get
take the ring off
nobody
because
with
I don't
that.
want to make Mr. Boston jealous. I don't want to, I don't.
Uh-uh. Bye.
Huggies, TC. Love you, girl.
He's like, on that note, I'm out of here. On that note, I'm out of here.
She a mess, ain't she?
But newbie, do you like if you do be going live? I don't be getting your notifications, but do you be going live? I know sometimes you do every now and then,
Yeah, it
but
not that often. I'm more apt to do a upload when I think about some stuff and I'll record it and throw it on as an upload. But I'm
mm-hmm.
trying, and I'm glad you asked because sometimes now I like doing the uploads, but then you go in and edit. It's just a lot. Like a 2-minute upload. I've been working on it for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I will get an idea or think about something and say, oh, okay, I'm gonna go live and talk about this. And then I will talk myself out of it. If I don't do it right then, I will talk my like, oh, nobody want to hear this, or they're not gonna be interested. They want the noise, they want the whatever. And so I'm really trying to work on that because
Girl,
what
just
you
talk about
have,
whatever the hell you want to talk about.
right,
It's a lot of
whatever
people
it
who
is
want
you
to go
have,
live.
somebody need it and somebody want it. And so, because I
Yeah.
was about to give y'all this whole speech about Goody, keep going, Charlie, keep going. People be listening, but I need to be giving it to myself because I
No,
talk myself.
seriously. I know a lot of people who wants to start going live and create a channel, but
Hmm.
they're afraid they're not going to get support because they think that everything they discuss got to be sir. I said, do you not see my channel? I'm almost
Hmm.
at 9K, and it ain't because I only talk about the B sector.
Right.
It's people in the B sector, no shade, no tea, who don't have that many numbers, and that's all they talk about is the B sector. So you
Mm.
do not have to always be on the rah-rah stuff, discussing the commentary. You can talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. And the people that's gonna support you gonna support. You gonna
Right.
gain followers, even if it comes from other areas. Because a lot of people follow me, don't know shit about the B sector. They just follow me because of other shit I be talking about. The trending
Hmm.
news, the world news,
Right.
the court cases, the TV show reviews. I mean, I got followers who follow me for certain reasons. So don't ever think that you won't get no traction or nobody won't support you if you don't do commentary on the B sector or
Right.
drag
And
people or
then
whatever.
it's like a double negative sometimes for me because I don't, y'all, I appreciate whatever support come my way, but I really get nervous. Like one time somebody shared me out. I was live on a random Saturday and like nobody else was live and I just decided to go live and one of the bigger content creators shared me out and it was like almost 1,000 people in my chat. I was so
Yes.
freaking uncomfortable.
Trust me, I understand because when VS shared me out the other day, all of a sudden 300 people just bounced in my chat, and I don't always watch my numbers.
Hmm.
So all of a sudden I saw all these people and all these people. I said, "Oh shit! Somebody must have gave me a redirect." Because at that
Right.
time I only had what, Charlie? I had like maybe 30 or 40 people in here at the most.
Yeah,
And
something
then
like
it was
that.
like 300. Then it went all the way up to like 500 or something. I was like, "Oh shit!" But
Hmm.
then it got down to maybe 150
Right.
or
And hat
200.
off to the people that do that on a consistent but that's a lot to manage. When it's a lot of people, you gotta watch the chat. It's a lot to manage when you get those large crowds like that. And again, I'm grateful for whoever comes out to support me, but I'm more comfortable when it's just a few of us in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I get
tell
it. I like
you.
smaller chats too, but if you blow up, newbie, you gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna happen.
I'm gonna say this as
Right.
someone who's a moderator. You know what I'm saying? I now having a PC versus a phone. Don't know how I used to do it back in the day on a phone, getting all them links and doing all that stuff and taking care of it with like 1,000, 2,000 people. I don't know how I did that, or not 1,000, but it was like over 1,000 people in chat.
Hmm.
I don't know how I did it. I don't know how
I
I
can't
did it.
even go live on my phone. I refuse. Only time I went live on my phone is like if I'm out somewhere and I just want to go live for where I'm at. But like doing StreamYard and all that shit, the only time I ever done that is if the Wi-Fi started tripping and my computer started tripping. Then I would have to hurry up and jump in my StreamYard from my phone. But even the other day, like it was so funny, Charlie, because a couple of weeks ago I said, y'all, I kid you not, if my laptop breaks today, a new one is on the way tomorrow because I can't go without my laptop. And so my computer broke. I posted the picture and everything where it bends, it had cracked and separated. It was still working, but it's literally hanging by a thread. So I ordered a new computer, cost $500. The first one I ordered the wrong one. That was $159. Found out I ordered the wrong one. It was 4 GB. That bitch was slower than a snail. I mean, it was slow than a bitch. And I was like, why is it so slow? Then I realized it was 4 GB. So I had to return that one and order another one. The next one was damn near $500, the right one that I needed. Child, I'm like, oh my God. But I can't go without a laptop. I have to get one immediately, expeditiously. Okay, and that's
I'm
exactly what
telling
I
you,
did.
Ox City, understand, baby. It's hard out here for a mod.
Yeah, Charlie, one of the hardest working moderators out here. Charlie and Ron and Vibrant
Vibrant.
and oh, it's a lot of people. Vibrant. I don't know how she do it. She
Right.
probably moderates for like 100 people. It seemed like, if not
And that
more.
takes you into a whole other space because I hold a lot of mod sticks around these parts. And when your people that you mod for and that you support get to beefing with each other, that is the most
Oh, it
uncomfortable crap.
sucks. And you just sitting there in chat doing your mod duties, hoping nobody takes it out on you because all you doing is your
Right,
moderating duties. You're
right.
like,
I got my
please
little
don't
copy
cuss
and
me
paste
out.
things. Hit the link. I mean, hit the like, blah, blah, blah. I got my little copy. When they go to getting at each other, I'll just say my little stuff and get on out of there, honey.
You still trying to do your
I
job.
get it.
Do you know how many times I've been
Right.
blocked, cussed out just for moderating in the chat? I'm like, I didn't even do nothing.
Trust me, it's just as hard as being a content creator and being cool with several content creators that don't like each other.
Yes.
It's like I'll be in the chats, but I know how to. I ain't you ain't never see me in no amen section ever. I know how to remain neutral. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
If people can't tell by now, and a lot of people know exactly who I'm cool with after all these years, and they know some of them do not fuck with each other.
Oh, I can
Right.
name two right now. I
You
can
know,
name
and
two.
they're content creators. But I don't do none of that behind the scenes shit, stabbing in the back shit, carrying bone shit. I don't be dragging over here and smiling in people's face. I know how to stay neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all dragging, I'm watching. That's it.
Right.
I'm watching. That's it.
And that's something else, Hoodie. You mentioned behind the scenes. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. For whatever reason, a lot of people reach out to me off of YouTube and mostly on Instagram, on my Instagram. A lot of people reach out to me. I don't know if that's considered like I don't know how when people say that, I just like, because I talk to so many people. It's mostly via text or whatever, but a lot, you would be surprised at the people that reach out to me and, asking me advice on Mama Newbie, this cooking, kids, just whatever it is. But I don't know. It gets so misconstrued, and I'm open to that. I'm open to people coming to me that, need a word. Hell, sometimes I need a word. But I don't know. I just don't. I guess what I'm saying is I don't like the negative connotation that comes with the term behind the scenes, because everybody behind the scenes is not being nefarious, if that makes sense.
Right. See, when they say behind the scenes, that could mean nefarious or not. So it could be just like I'm behind the scenes with Charlie. You know what I mean? But we don't
And
be
look
doing
at
nothing
Ox City
nefarious.
down in the chat, newbie. We behind the
Yeah.
scenes. We show our girl.
Yeah, like I'm behind the scenes with several people. You know, Deanna, Melissa, Charlie, sometimes VS, but it's never and Sislo. I could go on and on. People know who I really fucking rock with on here, but it's nothing nefarious. I'm not behind the scenes doing a whole bunch of shit that some of these people do behind the scenes, but it's still all behind the scenes. I can say, yeah, that's my homegirl. We talk out of here. Like when I say shit like anybody who I'm cool with, like behind the scenes or who I really rock with, if they want to use my content without asking, they ain't gotta ask. You know what I mean? So that doesn't mean we behind the scenes doing some fuck shit. To me, that means I rock with them in real life. Outside of YouTube.
Right.
So yeah, it could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing.
Right. And honestly, it's been a couple of, I won't say content creators, but YouTubers that have been in my home. Some y'all know about, some y'all don't, that have been to my house or I've been to theirs, or if we met up in the middle somewhere. So it's just behind the scenes is not always a bad thing, because the friends that I've made on here, a couple of things, mostly like, I'm gonna say James. Everybody know me and James are friends. Sometimes we might bring up, oh child, did you see what happened on hoodies today? We might do that, but most of the time we're not talking about YouTube. We talk about YouTube on YouTube. So You know,
Yeah.
there's that. And also, if he does something that I don't like on YouTube, I have access to him off of here, and I will call it like, nah, James, you know, like that. I'm not going to check you in front of the people if I have access to you away from the people, if that
And that
makes
is
sense. If
like
y'all
a big
understand
that
what I'm
has been a
saying.
big issue for several people. Like, you got access to me, you got my phone number, we friends on,
Mm,
why you gotta come out here? Not with, y'all, but I'm just saying that has came up with several different people, content creators over the years. Like, I don't understand why people don't hit somebody up, if you got access to them like that, instead of just automatically dragging them on Front Street for something. It's like, to me, that's why I say it's all content. A lot of this stuff is all
mhm,
content. Even when people say I'm not doing this for content, yes, you are, because it's
mm,
still content. It's
right.
still
And
content.
I will.
Somebody said, read my comments, Charlie. Did you see that? Go ahead, Newbie.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the oxen out here, but yeah, I was supposed to be in Vegas, child. If y'all knew what was going on in Newbyville, I couldn't make it, baby. But I'll be there next
Hmm.
time. I'll be there
Hmm.
next time.
But yeah, there are certain people who I would definitely welcome in my home. Certain people, we would get over here and we barbecue and be up here. I'll have my family over and we'll be my friends and we'll have a good old time. Cards,
Hmm.
spades, dominoes, barbecue, liquor, music. I mean, we'll show y'all asses a good old time over here. Shit, we
Right,
we we turns up. Me and my family and friend, we turns up like all through the year. So definitely, it's like, hey, I got people coming from out of town. What's up? Shit, what you
r-
bringing? What you
right. And
bringing?
it
What you
just
bringing?
for me, and I'm speaking for me. You know, I hear things like "ain't no friends on YouTube" and all of the things, and I mean, whatever your experience is. But for me, once I have access to you and we actually develop a relationship off of here, our relationship is no longer about YouTube. YouTube is secondary, and
Yep.
it's us in the real world, and then there's YouTube, and YouTube is secondary. I don't know if I'm
Mhm.
explaining that the way I see it in my head, but
Oh, you
that's this
explaining
is
it
how I
just
feel about
fine.
it.
You explaining it just fine. You explaining it just fine. And when I say, I know, they said in the chat, it's very different. It's not the same. And yeah, in a way, it's not the same. But still, when we say behind the scenes, that just literally mean not on YouTube. So it doesn't
Hmm.
mean like always something nefarious.
Right,
So some people say behind the scenes, some people say in real life, off of YouTube, however people want to word it, but I just say behind the scenes all the time. And a lot of other people do, because it technically means outside of YouTube,
right.
outside of this apparatus, this,
Hmm.
entertainment application, as Kwani would say.
Right.
Hmm. Yep. She said, I'm messing. I know what's up. Yep, absolutely. But any last final thoughts, either one of you ladies, before we drop down? Ooh, y'all, you know what? I always try to get y'all an hour, and somehow we always end up being on here for 2 to 3. Just having a
Hmm.
good time. And I
Wow.
appreciate all of y'all, all the supporters, everybody, like all my content creator supporters, all my subbies. I appreciate you all, because it's not easy. Like Newbie said, it's not easy. Even us who go live every day, it's still not easy sometimes to hit that live.
Right.
And I
So
just want to say
I
before I drop
appreciate you
down,
allowing me to come up. I have enjoyed talking with you ladies, and I'm going to point at y'all, but this thumb pointed back at me. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That's my final word on it. I love y'all. Learn things.
Love you
love you,
too. Love you
newbie.
too. And back at you. Keep going. Keep rocking. If you want to be a content creator, don't let nobody dictate your content. Just
And
come out here.
remember to
Mm-hmm.
like this video, share this video, tell a friend, tell a homie. I don't care what you do. Tell them about the hood table. Make sure you hit that cash app if you really feel like blessing this beautiful host with the mostest over here. You know what I'm saying? With her beautiful 3 heads. She be trying to say 5, but we all know it's 3. Uh, she got a normal forehead, whatever she say. Shout out to the forehead gang. Shout out to every beautiful woman out there tonight. Thank you to Hood Table for always having me.
We gonna use that one, Charlie. No hashtag forehead game. We gonna use that.
All foreheads matter.
Mm.
Love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for supporting my girl, the Hood Table. She's one of the best people out here on these streets. And thank you for always having me, my beautiful, and being my first panel experience. Love
Yes, Charlie was my first panel hoe.
you.
I love you, Charlie Boo. Love you. You guys, I just want to thank you. As you see from the title, on the road to 9K. Please like and share the video if you haven't done it already. Please, thank you very much. If you want to donate to the platform, $ the hood table 402 is the Cash App, or you can send a super chat if you want to be gracious. But for the most part, it really, really would do us good as content creators when you like and share the video. Helps keep us in the algorithm. On that note, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out. Bye.